Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Buzzfeed. Let's go. Let's go. 1250 Troy. Yeah. Good morning. I like this breakout. This was a good breakout. You know, look at that. Right? That's a solid breakout. Sideways, 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 holding the bottom, breakout. I like that. When you look left, you can see where your next resistance is, right below $1.90. So this looks good though. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure I'm muted here because I don't think I was. Okay. Yeah, that level is in like a bit of a weird spot, but we'll see. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Excellent day for monies. Always an excellent day for monies. I mean, this morning looked a bit suspicious. Just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit suspicious. Okay, let's see. Okay. See what that does. QUBT, yeah, no, it did well. It did well this morning, and it's holding a nice base above 1250 for now, Carl. So that's good. If you can break through 13, then I think you're in a better position. But it's holding up. Dip time looking sus. Yeah, it's because we had we had CPI data this morning, which actually helped the market surprisingly. And then I think Trump talked about the whole gas thing, like how Canada is doing it. You know, like taking the gas tax off. But then I think as soon as he did that, though, the market realized that this guy isn't. Someone isn't quite confident about making a deal. If they're, you know, if you were confident that a deal was close and you're like a deal is soon, you wouldn't be, you know, doing the other stuff. But anyways, yeah. But momentum stock wise, though, Buzzfeed had news last night, and the stock has been cooking ever since. Right? Like, look at this. Look at these guys. Look at these. Look at the size of that candle. Look at the size of the first candle there. That candle said hello. Thank you very much. Like that candle literally just went from 76, 72 cents, 73 cents, one candle, 1 minute to $1.90. That one candle right there, which is why we have this line where we have it at one candle. And then, you know, we did some other things after that. But that one candle was impressive. So yeah, you can see why we have that resistance where we have it right below $1.90. It's because of that one candle we had last night. Righty, so we'll see if we can if we dip at the open or if we break out. Cool. Some of these other names still need to kind of prove themselves, so we'll give them time to do that. This morning honestly looked a bit suspicious, way more suspicious than you want to, you know. QUBT is looking good still, right? Next resistance 13, but it is looking good. So yeah, honestly, when you look around, there's really only one stock that's, you know, that wants to cook right now, and that's Buzzfeed. One stock. Yeah, that one looks good too. Let me pull that one up. WOK. This one was working last night, overtime, working overtime, and then they slapped it. But you know, so it's down 35% today. But this stock left my screen. Like I was watching the stock, and it left my screen in one candle. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What is going on, guys? What is going on? I'm like, okay. Can we relax a little bit? This stock said no. Leave the damn screen. Like this stock was on fire last night. From like what's crazy is this thing was 19 cents. From 19 cents to $4. Like look at the size of these candles. Right? That thing said, I'm gonna leave your screen. 1 minute, just leave. Like look at this one candle. This one candle went from $4 in after hours. So obviously they closed $4, right? After hours, right? That thing one candle said hello $4, hello $6, hello seven. Craziness. Anyways. But yeah, let's see what it does today. Right? It's like I said, it's obviously red, so see if we can regain some of that momentum back. I like AIIO just because it's super slow, not a whole lot of volume. So we'll see if volume comes in at some point. Alrighty. La, 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 la. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like WOK is slowly pushing now. Let me take a look at this chart. Definitely not that. Let me take a look at a chart actually. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Benjamin short this one. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. What's the float of this one? Those two are a little bit suspicious. KOPN with a little pop as well. The float on this one is okay. Those two all have big floats. Yeah, Benjamin is hopefully he's shorting that thing at resistance. He's probably not short that stock. He's probably losing money on it. I'll take a look. Take a look later. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Is going to wear a cream hoodie and a black hat. Well, it's too late now. Raven, yeah, the house is coming along nicely. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, let's see if CNCK can stay above this demand zone above $2.30 ish. Already. See if we can stay above that level. I think today might be one of those days where like we something goes, the volume goes into one name at the open and then everybody ignores everything else. Anyways, we'll see. How much time do we have? 7 minutes? Okay, 7. Good morning. Good morning. Upgrades ASTS price target. Yeah. This is your birthday week? You're turning 40 on Thursday. Let's go, Troy. Let's go. I like it. Turning 40. I like it. Happy early birthday, Troy. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, happy early birthday. Exciting. Are you doing anything or you just doing a typical guy birthday, which is nothing? What are you doing? Typical guy birthday. Yeah, you're working? That's a guy birthday too. Your birthday's on Thursday as well. Wow! Happy early birthday to you as well, Mike. Yeah, 1986. Pizza. Please explain. What is a typical guy birthday? A typical guy birthday is like, you're like, what are you doing for your birthday? They're like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just, maybe I have a piece of cake and then nothing. Yeah. And then a typical girl birthday is like, oh, I'm having my friends over. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Everybody's coming over. We have balloons everywhere. Anyway, CNCK is slowly curling up that bottom range here, so let's hope we can stay above it. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see this thing kind of find a base around $2.30. Yeah, good free cake, Will. Yeah. Buzzfeed. See, we can. Yeah. Birthdays.
You'll
It's
need to unlock your iPhone first.
I'm not even talking to you, Siri. Go away. Um. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever like. Why is Siri asking me to unlock my phone? Go away, Siri. Yeah, I don't think I've ever like celebrated a birthday. Like, oof, damn. They said hello. Yeah, TDIC is popping here nicely now. TDIC, that's a nice little push. As soon as everybody said Benjamin Short, okay, okay, okay. Oof, damn. I mean, with a name like that, we should have known. We should have known. There's some resistance at $2 there though, but I don't think that stock really cares. But yeah, but there is a little bit of resistance here going into the open. Be careful with this one though, please, especially with 3 minutes to go. Just be a little bit cautious. Why spy? Why spy high? Hey, spy isn't at the highs. Last time I checked, spy was struggling a little bit. Yeah, spy came back. It's coming back down. Coming back down, Dan. Spy is so funny though. Spy was crashing, right? Because everybody was concerned about the war in Iran not ending. Yeah, so Spy kept coming down and coming down and coming down, and then we had inflation data, and then that data didn't look good at all, right? It looked bad, right? So the market dipped a little bit more, and then all of a sudden, the 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 consensus now was okay. If this data is so bad, maybe they're gonna have to do rate cuts, right? Because inflation's going high. Oh my days. And then the market said, oh yeah, let's go up then. If they're gonna do rate cuts, let's go up. So bad news is good news. Bad news is good news. Anyways. Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. Yeah, TDIC with a really nice pop there off the 200 EMA. Buzzfeed is still slowly dipping into the open here. CNCK, this one really needs to break out for us, right? We really need that breakout, or simply just consolidate maybe at the open there between the 230 and 220, the 200 EMA. But yeah, like I said, if you're playing with a name like TDIC, just make sure you're collecting those profits though, please, right? Because these spikes, like on these aggressive spikes like this, You definitely don't want to just sit there and watch it because someone's going to take that money from you. With irrational market skunk, seriously, seriously. So far that you need an air tech and a swift fit to reach it. Seriously, at this point, he's gonna need one of those machines. You know those machines where like they sit in there, Dan, and it goes all the way down in the water. He's gonna need one of those. Anyways, the markets are open, guys. Right, patience if you need, if you don't see something you like. Right, like I said, be careful with TDIC, especially at the open here. This thing will most likely, again, it's a brand new split with the low float now, so it will most likely be all over the place. So I'm sure there are going to be some really good opportunities here, but be very careful. Alrighty, so maybe now retesting the VWAPs in the 165, 160 range. Right, there might be something here, most likely. But yeah, again, be very careful, please. Right, the market just opened. Buzzfeed had a really good run earlier, but then obviously we got really close to resistance. So, like I said, CNCK here, I'd like to see this thing consolidate, between this 230 and 220, and then curl back up because it's number two, right? So let's see what it can do. Alrighty. So yeah, QUBT had earnings. Actually, not earnings. Something. Yeah, whatever they had. But yeah, the stock is done okay. It just has a lot of resistance at $13 though. Lots of resistance at $13 here. Oh, as soon as I say that, it's like say it again with your chest. Say it again, QUBT. Say it again. So nice little pop to the highs of the day here. Yeah, that looks nice. Again, this is really early still. I don't really care about any of these pops right now. Alrighty. So some things need to there we go. So, like I said earlier, I like this AIIO. It just has really low volume, so that creates a little bit of suspiciousness. But yeah, and then this one's still trying to decide what it wants to do yet. So again, number two or not, it's really early, so give it time to find a base. Already, it is still looking for that support around 230. Buzzfeed is still dipping, so there's really nothing we can do here. But it's retesting a breakout spot though, which it's to be expected, right? So again, you can see that resistance 1, 2, 3, right, 4, and then breakout and then retest, right? So let's see if Buzzfeed can find a way to retest this level and then hold it. Um, yeah, cool. TDIC again, like I said earlier, there might be an opportunity here because we're retesting the VWAP in the 160s, right? And it's also kind of a breakout retest spot, so we shall see. UBXG is looking good. UBXG. Take a look. A nice little breakout there. There you go, Carl. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, so Buzzfeed is bouncing nicely off that retest. So that is a perfect retest there. So we retested $1.50-ish and we're bouncing back to 170 for Buzzfeed here. Right? So perfect. La 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 la. 170. Do, do, do. There we go, Mr. Buzzfeed. WOK is halted down. Did anybody catch that dip for Buzzfeed there? If you did, definitely a gamble type play, right? Because nothing looks like. And again, it's really early, right? So really early. There's no need, honestly, to be jumping into anything if you don't feel comfortable, right? So Buzzfeed was just such a good retest of a big level, right? Which I kind of expect people to FOMO into that. Not surprised. There you go. See, right? When it's such a big level like this, that was massive resistance. right? When it comes back down, people are gonna FOMO at that level. So nice little bounce for now. Nice little bounce for now. NVDA is breaking out. Sheesh. 176. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're also testing a downtrend here though at that level, so just be a little bit careful there. Looks like QUBT got rejected at a double top, right? As much as it had, had a little break there, it's still a double top. So it's going to need to break and hold that level. TDIC said, no, thank you. CNCK, right? So still trying to consolidate between that 230 and 220. So let's see if it does consolidate in that range. If not, right? So Buzzfeed is like, hey, I'm the captain, please, right? I think it's because of the that's because of the heavier float them 23 million. 23 million. Come on, Buzzfeed, give us something here. Yeah, we're sitting right at a downtrend there, so that line is going to act as a bit of resistance. I wonder if we come back for a second retest of the bottom like we usually do. Yep, they said thank you, Carl, thank you for believing in us. Yeah, see if it closes above this time. All right, see if it holds. It looks like it's gonna. Yep, it looks like it's gonna hold. But yeah, nice little pop there though. Nice little pop. CNCK is just playing with that level for now, right? Between 220 and 230. Just going back and forth here. Back and forth. And Buzzfeed is like, do I break or do I not break? Do I break or do I not break? Do I go or do I not go? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Do I go or do I not go? I'm gonna go. Buzzfeed, come on, show the people the rockets. Show the people the rockets, Buzzfeed. Show them a nice breakout candle. Show them what a breakout candle looks like. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Just keep, like that. Yeah. Keep going like that. Buzzfeed's like, I'm shy. I don't Buzzfeed, that's okay. Don't be shy, okay? Don't be shy. Just show us a breakout candle. Anyways. Yeah, good job. Good scalps. Yeah, no, that was a good gamble on a retest then. Even though it wasn't really a whole long period of consolidation, right? Still nice. So there goes Buzzfeed 180. I'm shy, Dan. It's my first time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it's sitting right at that stupid resistance still. So we'll see. And CNCK said, right? So it broke below that 30 level and then they used that 30 as resistance, right? Like it's very choppy. It's very, very choppy today. So today's a day to be secure in profits when you see gains, Yeah. Yeah. Today's one of those days, at least for now. At least for now, nothing seems like, can't really look at anything and say, oh my goodness, this is it. This is it. This is it. Yeah. Nothing. Not quite yet. QUBT does look at them. That's the daily chart. I'm like, why does that chart look like that? Dan, are you happy now? They slapped SPY at the open. Are you happy? Are you happy? $14 QUBT. Very nice. That's a nice run. $14.20. Cooking. I like that one and I like Buzzfeed right now. Buzzfeed is still number one, right? But it does need to break out. Yeah. BuzzFeed, you hear that? You're number one. You hear this? What else do you like to hear? Rubbish. Anyways, yeah, no, this is looking good. Yeah. Yeah, it's playing with that 200 EMA there now, Pizza. So see if it can reclaim. It really needs to get back above 230 if it wants to go. Right. So that 230 is going to be the telling area there. Happy, Troy? Dan says more, more, more. At least you're in the money now, with those spy puts. Pizza. SIDU. SIDU. What's with this resistance here, Mr. Buzz? What's with the resistance? Let's see. QUBX. Oh, like a BX is like the leverage version. Yeah. I always stay away from those. This one's trying to come back a little bit here. UBXG. UBXG. Typical 50-cent resistance on this one, though. But yeah, it's trying to curl a little bit. Yeah, today is very suspicious. Very suspicious. Again, it's very early. Very early. And we keep saying this every day. Like it's the last 2 weeks now, nothing's been sending it at the open as you wanted to. Right? So nothing. They just play games with us now. Where could it come down to, Steve? What's your position in QUBT? It's pushing for brand new highs right now. If it wanted to retest, 1370 is your first level, and then you're looking for this little last double top breakout, right? So closer to like 1340 ish, right? But right now it looks really good. So what's your position in this one? You're most likely in a position, which is why you're asking or you're looking for an entry. MOBX expands Boeing 737 aerospace deployment, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you missed it? Okay. Okay, BuzzFeed, come on. We still need a breakout here. You can do it. We believe in you. I believe in you. The chat believes in you. Dan doesn't believe in you because he's too busy watching Spy, waiting for a crash. And then Spy is gonna say, "Hello, go wake up your wife. Tell her to come see what you're trying to do." Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Come on, BuzzFeed, you can do it. Yeah, that thing just yeah. Yeah, that thing is all over the place, Raven. The work stock, it's like halted down, halted up, halted down, halted up. I mean, it did that yesterday, and then it ended up flying. So CNCK. Yep. Can we see, anyways? Yeah, we go. Can we go from red to green, Troy? Red to green. Come on, BuzzFeed. We don't have time for these games. CNCK is slowly curling there, right? Trying to reclaim the 200 EMA, which is nice. It really needs to get back above 220 though. 230. And BuzzFeed is like, come on, I want to go. Can I go, please? Pretty please. Pretty please. Damn, this 80, there's like a nice block at 80, like right there. It's like, you shall not pass. What's the password? What's the password is what they're asking for. You shall not pass. Like, damn. Halted. Okay. No, no, let's not get crazy. Come on now. Can we drag the markets from red to green? She went to get donuts, Dan. See, that's a vacation, you know? Yeah, I like it. I like it. Dan's wife went to get donuts, you know? Like she's in full vacation spirit. Full vacation spirit, guys. You know? Dan and his wife go to the beach and she's like, fully embracing it. Breakfast, sleeping in, getting donuts. You wanna know what Dan is doing? Praying for the downfall of the praying for the downfall of the stock market. He's by the computer. You know that gift, rubbing the hands together. He's like, come on, one red candle, come on, another one. Ah, unbelievable. Okay, can we get a breakout on something here, or are we gonna keep playing games? There's so many random stocks just showing up, and I'm not really looking at them because they're stupid. Yeah, that's true. SB, someone has to make the money to buy the donuts, you know? Yeah. Someone has to make the monies to buy the donuts. Doo, doo, doo. This market better pick up. We better pick up. Otherwise, I'm asking for a refund. Come on, Mr. Market Maker. I know, seriously. This is some ridiculous price action. Other than again QUBT that's broken out and done well, but even then it's only at 40%, right? Like that's nothing crazy. Buzzfeed is just sitting at resistance here. This one looks like it could break and cause some violence, but then it's just chilling there, just chilling. Yeah, a fat red one. Come on. Yeah, Brian RXT. Yeah. This one do anything here? Nope, nothing. It looked aggressive coming into the open, but nothing at all. And then Greg is slowly giving us a double bottom here, and trying to reclaim the 200 EMA at 2450-ish. So hopefully it does at some point. And then we keep coming back to Buzzfeed because Buzzfeed looks like it has potential if it can break out, but the damn thing is just being annoying at the same time. So yeah, we keep coming to this one because it looks like it wants to go, right? Even though it looks suspicious, it still looks like it wants to go. But then someone keeps selling it at $1.80 there. Tell them when we catch them, they better run. They better run. Because when we catch them, they better run. Because we're gonna tell them, congratulations. They better run. Come on now. They're still sitting there at seven at a dollar 80. Why do I keep saying seven? Is it because it's going to seven? Anyways. That dollar 80 is the most annoying level on the stock. Yeah, DJ. Look at that. Another rejection again. Rejected at the same level, right? $1.80. Unbelievable. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much resistance could Buzzfeed have? See, that's almost more difficult to say. Um, how much resistance could this thing have at that resistance? If resistance was ERNA. This one doesn't have nearly enough volume, but it did pop. ERNA. These pops are nice to look at, but then you look at the volume and you're like, they're nice to look at, right? And if you FOMO, you're happy with that FOMO. So that's a nice little pop there. It's halted up again, by the way. It looks like it has a really small float. Yeah, that's why. It's moving like that because the float is micro. Is it still halted? Yeah. Yeah, it's like 700,000 share float. Yeah, second halt. And Buzzfeed, I think people just got tired of this rubbish. Look at that, right? Slap, right? So that's what happens though when you should be breaking out and you're not breaking out and you've been sitting here forever. At some point, people just say, you know what? Thank you very much. This is enough. Let's go find something else. Yeah. Depends if you're talking about American or European woodchucks. Rejected. TDIC, little curlies there. And then CREG is testing that 24.50 area. 24.50, 25 cents. Interesting. Pizza's favorite stock. Favorite stock. TDIC. Curling back up here. Get my order placed at 180. What do you mean? Like you sell, Aaron? Yep. Yeah, TDIC got slapped and then halted down on that drop. Yeah. Smaller position, yes, but also again, right? This is why I would never question anybody for selling a stock at resistance, right? Like we can all clearly see that it's resistance, clearly, right? So then you have to make that decision like, okay, do I sell it at resistance like everybody else? Or do I put a stop loss right below? Or do I scale out? Like, things like that. But the fact that you can see that resistance and it's sitting there for a long time, everybody else can see it too. So, we're always wanting those breakouts, but breakouts are never a guarantee. Never a guarantee. CNCK looks like it came back for a double bottom and it's popping again. So that thing said, you know what? Let me try my luck. I'm number 2. Let me try my luck. Pizza, what did you get into this one at? 220? 215? Yeah. It needs to get back above 230 and obviously consolidate. Yeah. This stock is just so wild. Such a wild stock. Yeah. That's a nice little scalp, Raven. Not a little scalp, but that's a very nice scalp. Jim, what's your position in FABC? What's your position in that? CNCK. Finally doing something since pre-market MD. Nice. Good job. Good job. 嗯 Interesting. Damn, QUBT came all the way back down. All the way. All the way. No signs of finding a base, nothing. Just all the way down. Craziness. Yeah, today definitely is a day to secure profits when you see them. Is it gone? It's halted down. I'm not sure about being gone, right? But it's halted down. So watch this 150 area, this 200 EMA, right? But yeah, I don't think we can say that it's done yet. Uh, 1175 for GSIT. I'll take a look. Do you have a position? Jim, again, give me more details about your position. What's your position in that play? Let me know. I'll take a look. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so I think what they wanted to do with this one is come back down and retest this double top. So you kind of need this thing to hold this area here. If not, they're gonna go take it to the 200 EMA. So this little breakout from earlier. Carl, hopefully you took some profits. Hopefully you took some monies and ran with it. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, Buzzfeed's unhalted now. So see if we can find a way to stay above the 200. Hopefully. Oh yeah, see this thing's halted down now. Actually, it's not halted, but yeah, a name like ERNA, it's nice if it's nice when you're in it and it's pumping like that, but when you're not on that low volume, you could really get yourself in some trouble. Okay, let me take a look at some of these other names here. Holding to buy when the halt is taking off. So you're looking for an entry then. FABC. Fabric AI. Well, it's unhalted. Another one with like super low volume. So I think a better entry on this one would be a retest below $4 there, so closer to 470 already, or maybe if they can find a way to hold above 550 here already. So either retest the closer to 470 or break and hold above 550 is what I'd be looking for here. So you don't want to be touching this thing right now at resistance because they're gonna cook you. So it needs to break out and hold above that level already. So it's trying, but it's also just going back and forth here. Trying slowly, yeah, but then yeah, so you need that thing to stop trying and actually hold above. There was another question though from look at that. ERNA said, you know what, I'm just gonna keep going with my low volume. I'm just gonna keep pushing. So dip to 940. I thought they halted that thing down for sure, but nope, they pumped it back up and halted it up. Yeah, it does. AIIO, yeah, yeah, I like that one. Work is also unhalted. Unhalted. Is BuzzFeed halted or is it just slow? It's just slow. Super, super slow. What's going on this week? See, I have a superstition, guys. This is something that like only I think about. And it has to do with like the thumbnail. Pizza. What's your entry on that thing, Pizza? What's your entry? So I have a superstition, and then I think about this every time I do it too. Look at that. Fab is halted down. Jim. Was it Jim? Hopefully you're not in this. Right? So that was the problem, Jim. Do not buy that thing below resistance. They're gonna cook you. Right? So looks like they're dropping it closer to 470 and it's halted down. Yeah, that's not bad, Pizza. Like it's just playing in that stupid range there, right? Just playing in that range. Just sitting there like a crackhead. Um, the superstition is that every time I use like a different thumbnail that isn't like the what do I even call it? I have different thumbnails. I use three usually, and then I just rotate them. But every time I use the one thumbnail, the one I used last week, I expect chaos. I expect cooking. Different vibes, energy, violence, boom skis. Then as soon as I rotate the next week with the other one, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a slow week, isn't it? Uh, anyways, So then when it is a slow day, I'm like, you did this. Should have used the same thumbnail. Unbelievable. It looks like work is halted up again, by the way. Resistance at 275, but I don't think that thing really cares about resistance. So this is your fault. Sorry. AIXI, is it moving? Yeah, no, like I said, AIXI is gonna run at some point, right? This isn't really boomskis, right? But that thing will run at some point. The question is when. When? When, Jerry? Yeah, no, I think it's giving some really nice opportunities. That volatility might become a very good thing for the stock. You want to give me hypertension? Hypertension. Can I take a look? ALP, sure. What's your question though? What's your question? Yeah, this is very slow and very this is just a scalper's market, you know. Take quick profits and run away. Because nothing seems to have good follow through. Tomorrow I'm gonna use the other. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'll use the other thumbnail next week, and then let's see we cook next week. Shut up, Nightbot. For Dipskis, I know Troy. I know. Do, do. Mm, mm, mm. And CNCK is just not, you know, like it's just playing games. But again, I think we initially we said we wanted that 230 to 220 range, and it's just been sitting in the same range, right? So it needs to do something. I think it's waiting for Peter to sell it. As soon as Peter sells, and then boom skis, boom skis. Again, let me know what your question is for ALP, right? Can I take a look at ALP? Is not a question, right? TDIC is holding the 200 EMMO, right? So you have support, like I said earlier. Above $1.50 should be okay, right? As long as it stays above $1.50. So if you have a more specific question, guys, please ask. Please, please. Yeah, no, ALP, like again, I can see stock is crazy. I can see why you guys are, you know, why you're looking at that, right? But yeah, ALP is not a, that's not a question. Sam, when you need help, though, make sure you're asking specific questions. Otherwise, I just look at the stock and I'm like, okay, cool. It does look good, though. So if you're in it, congratulations. It looks good. Looks like it has room to 33 cents and then 35. Alrighty, so it does look good. This supply zone here, I don't really care for. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care for that supply zone. Why? Because with these penny stocks, we usually know where the target is, right? The target is usually 33 cents. Once we clear that level, it's 33 cents. But then, you know, so you can see how close we got to 33 cents and then a little bit of resistance there. So, yeah. Yes, you have, Troy. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Criminal. Buzzfeed? Yeah, Buzzfeed is super weak now. Super weak, right? This thing just had one job to do, break out at the open so everybody could FOMO. Just one job. Literally one job. Damn. Work is flying. Sheesh. No wonder Raven's over here, you know. No wonder he's over here scalping this thing like a criminal. Work is working. Yeah, it's halted up at 296. Good job, MD. Good job. Yeah, 296. Yeah. Yeah, Buzzfeed is super weak now, right? Maybe a little bit more consolidation on this thing, and then a curl later on today. I honestly don't think this is done, right? So we'll keep an eye on it every so often. We'll come back and take a look, but yeah. And then that 33 cents, it looks like we just tapped 33 cents on ALP, so that's actually where your resistance is at, right? So sometimes you have those supply zones in weird spots, but you can always use other things. Yeah. BuzzFeed was good in pre-market. Like BuzzFeed was really good in pre-market. Yeah, like really good. That's always the issue with number ones, right? Number ones are usually very good in pre-market. Like this was good price action, right? Holding the bottom, and then it finally broke out and said rocket, 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 right? So, but then it just hit a double top. Yeah, like pre-market is usually different to the market open. When the market opens, people just go wherever they see that momentum is flowing to. Wherever the money is at. Choo, 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 choo. Slow, 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 slow. You can see how we're getting rejected, right? So whoever was asking for ALP, right? So 33 cents is your resistance on ALP. So if you took some profits, congratulations. If not, hopefully you have a stop loss somewhere, right? So whenever we're playing with penny stocks that break above 30 cents will look good, right? That 33 cents is your first obstacle, and then it's 35 cents. So this to me is really not a surprise that it's getting slapped, right? And there goes a retest of the view app. Peter. The last time Peter said that stock ended up cooking. So I wonder. I wonder. But yeah. Anyways, Brian. Can we get a non-halting every 2 second stock that has good price action? Are we asking for too much? Feels like we're asking for too much. What the hell? Yep, SOBR. Yeah. SOBR. It's a nice little push. Nothing crazy. Not a whole lot of volume, but that's a nice little curl from the bottom though. Nice little curl. You can tell that the volume is a little bit lower just because of like look at how the candles go there and then just stuck. They're just stuck at that price. Yeah, that was the other one we had on here. That thing is just a crackhead stock at this point. It's these two stocks, ERNA and ERNA and work. They're both just pumping and halting. Yeah. Did anybody FOMO into this thing? Because that's honestly that's the way you play this, right? It's really the only way. You just FOMO and then pray with a small amount of shares, right? Yeah. So both of these stocks, ERNA and work, exact same price action, pump and halt, and pump and halt. FOMO into everything. You saw that 1128. Dang, Blake. At least you made some money on that thing now. At least you made some monies. Sure. Can you take a look at Apple? I entered at 293, but quickly sold for a small profit because the candle had long wicks. Was that a good entry? What do you think? So 939, $293 on Apple. Let's take a look. Is that a good entry? Oh, you made money, so that's good. That's a good start. You got it at 939. You said. Surprisingly, Apple is holding up better than. And then you sold. Not sure where you sold that position, but you made money on that play though, which is good. So congratulations, first of all. Was that a good entry? I mean, like it's a difficult entry on Apple, right? Because like it doesn't matter what time frame you look at. If you look at the daily, like you can see like first of all, you're sitting at all time highs, right? Like you're at highs. So I think Apple is one of the only ones that's green today on the list of large cap stocks like Max 7. Was that a good entry? I think you just, like the only thing that I can look at here and say that it's good is that, like it just kept bouncing off the VWAP. So that's a good thing. Alrighty. So if that was your intention to say, hey, um, if that was your intention to say, hey, like I see the VWAP, I see the 20 EMA, I see all of this support in this area, then yes, that was good. As long as the intention was there, right? And you thought about that, then that's fine to me. Alrighty. Because you can see how all those candles are wicking and holding the VWAP, then that's fine. Alrighty. And then you sold the position and made money. So there's nothing wrong with that. 979 out at 1320. Nice, Matt. Nice. Good job. Yeah, exactly, Troy. They're always stressful levels. You're sitting at all-time highs, like it's always a bit more complicated, but yeah. As long as you made money, yeah. FOMO and pray. That's it, Kimbella. Yep. That's it. Uh, in case I have a problem with Algo, I texted Rob. Is there any other thing I can do or should do? It disappeared from your invite script. I mean, if it disappeared from your invite, it most likely expired. Like the membership, you probably it probably expired. Yeah, so just check your payment stuff. Um, that'd be the only thing. Yeah, send Rob a DM. Yeah, yeah. You don't need to pray when you have work on your side. uh, Looks like Greg is coming back up a little bit. Buzzfeed is honestly just chilling there, right? Below the 200 EMA, like an idiot. Like an idiot stock. When pizza sells the stock, that's when it will move. Right now, it's just when pizza says, okay, I'm out, then that stock will say, oh yeah, okay, we're done consolidating. There goes the on hold, by the way, for ERNA. So again, sell when you want to. Whatever you need to do that. We don't believe you, Peter. We don't believe you. 1340 not Buzzfeed, ERNA. From your spreadsheet. Yes. Oh, now it's halted down. Yeah, this stuff is just difficult to play with. No technicals, right? That's why I said FOMO and pray. Because there's not a lot of technical analysis you can do on that thing for now. Not a whole lot. I am glad you got out to. Yeah. There goes work though. Work says, "Yep, this is the whole FOMO and pray," and now they're gonna halt it down too, probably. Craziness. These two stocks are just on crack right now. Just both of them crack. ERNA, WOK, both on crack. Right on halt, pop, halt down. Surprise, surprise. It's like they're married to each other. Yeah, FABC's halted up now. This is just such trash price action, honestly. Just trash all over the place. Garbage. Yeah. Want to hear some good news? Yes, Winterfell. Oh, that's Trump is speaking is good news? No, that's not good news. That's not good news. Yeah, Trump is flying to China. China. Well, I mean, hopefully China and the US can make some nice deals and then we can move on, you know. I bet you China, China will have a big say in what happens with Iran as well. I feel like if China and the US make a nice deal, Iran is going to be like, "Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a problem. We better start making deals cuz China is making deals." Since you usually yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Raven. Exactly. It's like, okay, like that's nice, but if we're gonna keep halting every second like this, like what do we do with that information? Uh you know what's crazy is this Cosmos stock drops news every day and yet the stock doesn't move. Every day they're like, please, please, please. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, because China gets a lot of oil from that area, right? China gets a lot of oil from that area. If all of a sudden China's like, oh, Iran's gonna be like, you know what? You know what? Anyways, they'll figure it out. The only problem is the gas prices we're gonna have to pay and inflation. So isn't it funny how we always end up paying for this stuff? La, 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 la. I know. Where are the boomskis? Where are the boomskis, guys? Buzzfeed is still holding that bottom though. Yeah. Yeah, Buzzfeed is like I said, I don't think Buzzfeed is done, right? It's being super annoying though, but at least it's trying again after consolidating off 150. Trying. He's trying. Then you have the 50 and the view are both sitting in the same area there, so I'm sure that's going to be a resistance too. Resistance. Uh, okay. 160. CNCK is still just going back and forth. It's like, is pizza out yet? Is pizza out yet? Or is still here? Buzzfeed. Is Buzzfeed dead, guys? Is it dead? No. No. Is there a wait list for that level? No. Yeah, that's so the is there a wait list for the sold out memberships? There's only a wait list for the gold VIP level. But that's it though. All the other levels, no wait list. Amy says try it. Yeah, no wait list on that. Looks like we're on halted on ERNA, guys, and it's pushing back up again. So there's a bit of a double top at like 1380 there. 1380. See if it breaks out this time. Which way is it gonna halt? Halt up or halt down? Looks like it wants to halt up. Work is also on halted now. So both of these married crackheads are both moving Oh, ERNA wants to halt up now, doesn't it? So it's making brand new highs there. I think it just broke $14 and it just halted up. Yup. It's not halted actually. That was a glitch. Work is halted down, by the way. So that thing is just, yeah. Again, stuff like this, FOMO and pray. FOMO and pray. MD, hopefully you're taking some profits out of that thing, please. Hopefully you're taking some profits. Peter, what did you do? I don't like that advice. I know. Uh, yep. Yup, yup. AEHL. uh, unbelievable. This price action today is such garbage. Such garbage. Such garbage. So much garbage that the only stock that's cooking right now is a stock that is is this. Every candle makes a brand new high, but it doesn't really hold. So we're back to $14 though. At least it's coming back up to the highs. Yeah, yeah. No, honestly, if you're not feeling any trades today, did you see my DM? No. Did you send me a DM? I do not see a DM. Did you send it to the fake one? Timepiece? Yeah. The FOMO and pray strategy is the best strategy today, Raven. FOMO and pray. I wonder if they're gonna slap this thing because it's hitting 1420 because that's the level, that 1420 level. Honestly, like today is just like it's just such a sus day, just sus. See, it's working, Raven. It's working. It's working. It's working. Yeah, see, working. Except we can't seem to break and hold above 1420 though. Why? Because 1420 sounds like 420, right? So obviously it's going to be a resistance. Obviously it's going to be a resistance. Something better get cooking here. Otherwise today's going to be a 2-hour stream. Come on, you can do it. Break 1420. Do it for Raven. Show him. There we go. There's the FOMO and pray strategy, guys. FOMO and pray. uh Telling you, it's working. It's the best strategy today. Like, forget about double bottoms, forget about anything else. FOMO, pray, run away, right? We need to add that. FOMO, pray, make money, run. Run for the hills. Yeah, that's it. There you go. There you go, Greg. FOMO and pray. Uh, yes, of course. Yeah, you can tell though that 1420 is resistance, guys. As much as it pushed above it, you can tell. Like this level is resistance, right? That level is clearly resistance. So, yeah. Until I'm under the bridge, no. Yeah, only use this FOMO and pray strategy when the stock is halting up. That's it. Yeah. Alrighty. This strategy only applies to halting up stocks. So this strategy only applies right now to ERNA. You know? Yeah. uh, have a great day, everyone. Except for there we go. See, FOMO and pray, guys. Pizza. And let me not say pizza because as soon as I say pizza, then this stock will start dying. Oh Lord, it was about to break out. Have a wonderful day, pizza. Alrighty. See you later. Come on, FOMO and pray strategy. You can do it. Just break and hold 1420. You can do it. Exactly. Exactly. Forget about strategy today. They cooked it. Let's go MNQ Dipskis. Let's go Troy. Love it. Yeah. But again, all joking aside, though, you can clearly see that there's resistance here. So if you're taking some profits, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you're waiting for a breakout, make sure you also have a stop loss. Alrighty. So again, there's clearly resistance there. And it's been sitting here for a long time, 1420, 1420, 1420. So yeah, alrighty. So watch that night EMA. If we close below the night EMA, we're going below $13. So like the mid 12s at least. So um yeah, oof, look at that. That happened quickly. Yeah, so see, right? Mid 12s at least, right? So at least mid 12, so 1250, right? That's if it's going to be halted down and then maybe open lower. But again, you can see the resistance right there at 1420. So FOMO or not, you want to make sure you make a decision there. If it can stay above $2, man, right? If it can stay above $2, you have a chance. Like you're down 2 cents basically, right? You're yeah, a little bit more now, right? But you need to make sure that it stays above $2. If it breaks below, then maybe it's really, really done. Really, really done. Yeah. So ERNA is halted down. Alrighty. Let's go. Good job, Greg. Good, good, good. The double bottom worked. Okay, sounds good on ALP. Okay. Sounds good. And this is such a sus day. Such a sus day. What's the other one doing? Work? Is work halted down still? It's not actually. No, it is halted down. So yeah, it did pop to 310 and then halted down at 280. Shish. Like I have not seen a stock this morning where I'm like, okay, 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 okay. Hmm. Come on. What is this rubbish? Back to $5, Winterfell? Good, good. Yeah, today's a day for spy puts. Spy puts. And they're starting to look good. Seriously. Seriously. Yeah, no, that one's been slowly creeping up. Slowly. Right? The only reason it hasn't been up is because it's been chilling in the supply zone here the entire time. Yeah, Bridge Life. There's Joe, Mr. Bridgeman. Yeah. So you're testing a little resistance here at $1.75 for yeah, for AEHL 175. Work is unhalted, and it looks like it dropped all the way to like 250 something and then popped back up. I wonder if they're gonna halt it up again. It looks like it's halted up again, guys. Like, this stuff is just like, actually no, it's not. It's not halted. It's not halted. It's not halted. There's another little glitch. Let's go, Troy. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. You know what I like to see? There's always like the win rate, like a trade win rate percentage being at 64%, right? A lot of people look at that and say, 64% win rate, right? That's not good enough, but that doesn't matter, right? There's so much more to the story than, yeah, so much more. So much more. Pablo, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Yes. Oh, you're just saying hello. Okay, okay. Hello, Pablo. I thought you were gonna say something. Pablo, how does it feel to finish? How does it feel to lose to me in fantasy? How? How does it feel? You're gonna finish below me. There's only 2 games left, Pablo, and you have to win both games, both weeks to finish ahead of me. Both. So, yeah, Pablo, because I'm gonna win this one. uh, how does it feel? Yeah, you're back to break even, by the way, on CNCK. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think Spy definitely needed a healthy dip, right? So it looks like that 740 level was the level. So Dan should be happy today. Dan, are you still in the chat, or your wife came back and you ran to eat donuts as if you weren't trading stocks? No, you're like a win behind me, Pablo. You're eating donuts? Okay. Eating donuts and the markets are dipping. Leave me alone. Yeah, see, that's a good day, Dan. Making money, markets dipping, eating donuts. I like it. I like it. Buzzfeed is holding the next level, right? So this was that level that Ali kept buying the dips at. So $1.42 ish is holding for BZFD. Pablo, when is SPACs coming back? We need SPACs to come back. We need some crazy runners. You know? No, I think Dan's cheating, Tim. Vacation is cheat week. On my screen. Ah, ah, Joe. anyways, Joe was about to get bullied. Ah, unbelievable. Um, you have 63 points, and to my 62 points. I thought you were like a whole win behind, Pablo. I'll take a look later. I'll take a look. No, Spy needed some healthy dips. I think we've all been saying it the last few days, right? Like how can we keep pumping like that? How can we keep pumping and pumping and pumping? Which is why everybody was looking for puts. Puts. Today puts are for winners. Today Dan's a winner, you know. Tomorrow, who knows? But today, winner. Yeah. Who was in CNCK again at 212? It looks like it's creeping back up again. So you should be green in that position. Should be green. And that stupid work stock is halted down again. Yeah, it's halted down. Super trash. Pablo, you cheated. That's all I know. You used the stupid chip. That's the only way you caught up. Uh, let's go. The Cedia. Yeah, let's go. What? Very cool. Hmm. Yeah, I still don't see anything that I really like. You know, which is why ERNA I think is still giving scalp opportunities here. Yeah. You got out. Okay. So you sold 90%. You made a little bit of money still. Pablo, next season you need to do better. You need to finish first place. Unacceptable. Do better next season. You need to actually win the prize. You know, next season. So here goes ERNA, right? So again, if everything else is looking suspicious, people are just gonna stay with the one that's actually giving opportunities. So at least this one's going back up to $14. Super volatile though, so I think you want to be very careful with this one. So smaller positions and quick scalps, right? But yeah, other than this, nothing else. Yeah, no, that was a good swing for you, Pablo. Swing and chill, swing and chill. Okay, can we get a push above $14 again? Can we get a boom skis? You got out of it, so you made some money then. Yeah, I mean, it for now it just seems like it's holding that bottom there, Raven. Right, so off the 140, not a whole lot though, but 1360. Come on, do something. 1370. Yeah, no, it's super volatile. Super volatile. Next season, I have the satisfaction of beating you twice this year. Well, if you don't finish ahead of me, it doesn't count, Pablo. Doesn't count. 142. Okay. Yeah, as long as that thing stays above 140, Raven, so risk reward, definitely worth it, especially since this was a level that it kept holding this morning before the big push. So if they can stay above that level, Buzzfeed, then definitely a chance here. Definitely a chance. And now work is halted up, guys. Like honestly, like it's just the price action on on that stupid stock is just halted up, halted down, halted up, halted down, halted up. That stock is almost way better to play in after hours when it's not actually halting every candle. No luck. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's not a bad gamble. I don't mind that. There we go. Here comes $14, guys. So again, we keep coming back to this one because, like, what else is there, right? This is the only stock that's at the very least giving opportunities. Uh, the gaps. Yeah, we need to fill the gap back to the upside, Troy. So we do need to break above this 1420 and close above it, and then push for ERNA. So basically a double top test now, making a suspicious. Yeah, come back. Yeah, at the very least, it's suspiciously coming back long life rather than some of the other stupid stocks. Here we go. Here we go. Is it going to be a double top or is it going to be a breakout? Is it going to be a double top or is it going to be a breakout? Make sure you're moving your stop losses up though if you're in this position, just in case it doesn't break out. Obviously, we want it to break out, and it looks like it's breaking out, right? So, but make sure you're either considering taking profits at a double top, right, or you're moving those stops higher. Type yes in the chat if you're holding the stock. Type yes in the chat if you're holding ERNA. Type yes if you are holding ERNA. No, you don't have to, Caitlin. It's leaving. It's breaking. It's trying to at least. Good job, Salat. Good job. Damn, they said no. You will not hold the breakout. You will not hold. You got out at 1445. Good job. Good job. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with seeing a double top and saying, hey, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this business anymore. Too much stalling and resistance. Um, yeah. Buzzfeed looks bad. Sure. Right. So again, if it can stay above $1.40, not the worst gamble. No, 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 no. There you go. Well done. Yeah. Yeah. If you didn't sell that position, look at that. You'd be down $1 in that play, right? It's a good job. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's go. No, Caitlin, honestly, today is not a bad day to not take a trade. At least for now. At least for now. The one good thing about this stock is that even if it's just this like it's a good scalper, right? As long as you're not being greedy with it, you can make some nice little monies, right? Because it's up and down so often, right? Up down up down up down. So as long as you don't buy the double tops, yeah, just in time, Nancy. Good job, yeah. Good job. And look at that. It's almost back to $14 already, right? So that's what I mean. Like this is a good scalper. As long as you don't get too greedy with it, it comes right back up. But again, we're clearly sitting below double top now, so be careful. And then AEHL is still creeping up here. Yeah, nothing crazy though. Like it's super slow, but at least it's holding an uptrend. Right. And then ERNA, look at that. We're back to $14, right? So that's what I mean. Like this one is the best scalper right now. But as soon as we get to $14, 14.20, people start taking profits and then it goes back down. Are those people gonna regret it? No, because they're making money. But do we want to see boomskis? Yes. We want to see boomskis. We want to see boomskis ERNA. Come on. Do it for Pablo. Do it for Pablo. There we go, 1412, and right back down. Let's go Netflix. Let's go Virals. There we go, 1420. Damn, those candles just keep getting rejected there. You did BCA, okay. At least you're green, right? Nice little 50-cent scalp, right? So again, resistance hasn't changed, so has not changed. Let's go, Varos. Let's go, let's go. I like it. So Netflix, Virus was making threats yesterday, threats. And then today the market said, you know what? Virus the goats. Yeah, I like that a lot. The low from yesterday was, yeah, same level. Yeah, so like $85. Today they said, pump it, Netflix. On a red day, the markets are selling off. That's okay. Pump it. Conviction. Love it, Virus. Love that. There goes $15, guys. Beautiful. $15. Beautiful. ERNA. Finally, 1520. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Finally, something broke out. So, Nomad, did you FOMO? You still don't like it? Higher 1527. Yeah, this thing is a scalping beauty, guys. Scalping beauty, right? A scalping beauty. As long as you don't get greedy, it's giving opportunities on opportunities. Any hope? What's your position? What is your position? 1480, 1490. The rest is history. And I upload my movie to Netflix. Yes. Yes. And then at some point you can start scaling out because you over or like heavy position virus. You can start scaling out and then go back to your normal position. $15. Okay. Come on, give us more. That was actually quite a nice run. I mean, stuff like this, guys. There's nothing happening in pre-market. There's no way you can catch this in pre-market, right? Like, there's just nothing happening. Look at that, dead, nothing at all whatsoever, right? So the one good thing here is that breakout, though, right? That's where the volume kicks in. Why do I have an alert for 199 for mask? Why? Not sure why, but mask sent an alert. Right? It's almost like every dollar and 20 cents is like the resistance on this stupid stock. Get back above $15. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Winterfell. Yes. Someone needs to go buy the. There we go. 1570. Boom skis, guys. Woof. ERNA said, "Let me cook, please. Let me cook." Right. This has been the only stock, guys. Right. The only stock that's at least given us something today. in terms of like, okay, a breakout, right? Again, type yes in the chat if you're still holding ER and A. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding. You're out at 1530. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Let's go. Good job, Cho. Well done. I like it. I like it. BC, you've been holding for a little bit. Good job. Beautiful uptrend now. Beautiful uptrend. Yeah, again, what was the strategy on this play, guys? What was the strategy? Somebody help me out. What was the strategy on this one? You guys like that strategy now? Good job, JR. Love that. Well done. What was the strategy? FOMO and pray. Yeah. FOMO and pray. Yes, please. No breakouts. Simply just FOMO and pray. That's the strategy. Today, that's the strategy. FOMO and pray, Greg. Yes. So yeah, look at that nasty slap, right? This with this, you cannot get greedy, right? You cannot get greedy. Not today. Today's a scalp day. FOMO and pretty, yes, the FAB strategy. That's your favorite strategy, Chris? Yes. Like I said, that strategy only applies to this stock, though. I know, right, Tim? I mean, you say it as a joke, though, but you know, you say it as a joke, but it's actually something that we've touched on in a class, but more so related to halt. Yeah. FOMO and pray. Uh, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't halt it on that drop. Surprised. I think what's happening is a retest, right? As you guys know, right? It's a retest of that last little breakout spot. So it's almost like 1420 is like a magnet, you know? A magnet. Wissam, what's your position in AIIO? Let me know. I'll take a look. Yeah, it's a retest, but it's not really curling yet, and there's a lot of selling volume coming through, Greg. So whenever you see a retest, it needs to show you that it's curling, right? Not just a retest. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Yes. But yeah, so 1420, right? Those are some nasty wick candles, but for some reason it just likes 1420. You want SPY to drop to 730? I think a lot of people would like that as a retest, a healthy retest, you know? A lot of people would like that. $23. I think if we get another breakout, like if we break $16, I think everybody's gonna expect to see $20. So I think it's gonna depend on that last high. So this level right here ish, right? So if we break out again, I think a lot of people are gonna be looking for $20. Yeah. For now, still just a scalp, right? See, average cost is 140-ish basically. Your average cost is, I think it'll go back above 140. Let's take a look. So AIIO. Sheesh. Yeah, your entry is rubbish. Yeah, your entry is not the best, right? Again, some of the simple things like the algo helping you with the supply zones, right? Like if I'm about to buy the stock at 140, right? So this is 141. You got in at 141.7, so 142, right? So if I'm about to buy this stock right here and I'm like, oh, there's a red zone right there. You know what I'm going to think about? No, thank you. There's a red zone. There's resistance. There's resistance. right? I can keep going to the left hand side. You're going to keep seeing that resistance, right? So like it probably goes back a ways. Uh, but again, like, sometimes the simple things, the tools you use can save you from disaster, right? And then just this one mistake covers for the covers the fee for that, right? Like right there, you could see that there's a double top, there's a red zone, there's resistance, right? So your entry was not the best. Alrighty. The good thing here though is that you're sitting close to support now, right, at 120. So if I were you in that same position, I'd probably put a stop loss below 120, right? Depending on how big the position is. And if you wanted to give it a bit more room, just because the stock has been doing okay the last few days, you could go below $1.10, right, if you wanted to. But yeah, the entry was not the best though, that's for sure. Yeah. So next time when you're about to get into that position with him, just make sure you understand like where your next resistance is at, right? If I see a stock already failing at that level, I'm like, no, 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 no. It's only $250. Okay, like the position. Okay, that's not too bad then, right? So hopefully it stays above 120 and then it can push back up. Alrighty. Averaging down, I would not do that. Alrighty. Don't average down on a losing position. That's how you end up, bigger, and you end up in a bigger position. That's again, if you want to, then sure. But I just don't like adding to a position that's already, yeah. Uh, yeah, Alex. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, it bounces back, and it's a good thing that it's a small position. This one's been moving up nice and slow and steady today, right? AEHL Antelope, slow and steady, slow and steady. It's like it takes 5 minutes to break out, but slow and steady. 191, 191, 260. Yeah, that's how you have to play with a name like that. 195. I think we called it slow, and it said, "You think I'm slow? You think I'm slow? Give you a run. Show you what I can do." Mm. 197. That thing said, "Who you calling slow?" Damn. Who are you calling slow? Let me show you what slow looks like. Sheesh. That thing said, "Call me slow again." Say it with your chest. Say it again. Say it again with your chest. Let me see. That's a nice pop. It's a very nice pop. Do, 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 do. Ah, there we go. Sheesh. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think as the day progresses, though, more names like this will show up, right? You're out of, you sold? Wow, Dan, good job. Out of SPY and Tesla puts, except for a couple of runners. And let's go, Dan. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah, well done. I thought you were gonna hold those longer for a bigger dip ski. Well done, though. Yeah, see, Dan had to pay for those donuts, and he paid for those donuts. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Why you sell too early? Yeah. Nope, exactly. Trump could go to China and then something happens, and then all of a sudden, rockets. That's a very good scalp, Stan. ERNA looks like it's back into the same stupid level, right? Playing with that $14 again. Playing with the same stupid level. Yeah. Now Dan's only holding donuts. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Holding and the money for the donuts, Kimo. Last week, thank God, you held on to it, Anthony. Yeah. Just don't, if you were annoyed earlier, just don't make the same mistake again, right? Make sure this time you secure those monies, secure the profits. Time to buy donut stock? I think so too. What is that stock called again? DNUT? DNU GNUT? Yeah. Krispy Kreme? That's the one. That is the one. This stock just loves 1420. Look at that pop. Look at that pop, guys. Look at that pop. Damn. I know Caitlin is in this one. Caitlin, what's your entry price on this one? This stock is just an amazing scalp, guys. Just an amazing scalper, right? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just like opportunity after opportunity. Yeah. Buy the rumor, sell the news. You're scalping it? Yep. Yup. That's the best way to play this. Because if you're just sitting there and watching it, yeah, probably breaks above $16 and pushes for $20, right? But it's just going up and down, up and down. So there's no need to just seek profits and dime in hand, and then all of a sudden it's back below the price you got in at. Back below. Mm. Hmm. Because you're pulling out your hair. Are you pulling out your hair? Is it coming back as well? Yeah, that's a nice golden pocket bounce, CM. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Resistance at $1.85 ish, like 180, 185, but nice curled up. Now I want to see ERNA breakout. I want to see that thing clear that previous high and then just start flying. Halt it up. I don't mind. Just push it up. Push it up. Push it up. 45, 145. Okay, nice. I like that. Like it. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, Jim Cramer posted an hour ago saying that be careful. Smell the reversal day. Watch, the market's going to turn around and pump it, especially now that Dan's out of that position. uh, Jim says, be careful, guys. Reversal is coming. Come on. Get back above $15 already. We don't have all the time in the world to waste here. I don't know. I don't know what type of drug work is on, but some other stocks need to take that same drug. This is a scalper's dream. This stock. Scalper's dream, guys. Look at that. And I'm almost back to the highs of the day again here. Almost back to the highs of the day. That this area will obviously act as a double top again as well. So yeah. The other stock that's looking really good right now is this one too, right? AEHL. So both of these names look very, very nice right now. Very, very nice. And then again, this one's testing brand new highs of the day, right? AEHL, AEHL. So brand new highs of the day. And then we're getting rejected basically at a double top here for this one. So like this level here, right? $15. See, as the day goes on, guys, like, you get better opportunities, right? Are you guys seeing that? Why don't I look at it? I mean, I can. Do you have a question? Let me know. Righty? If you have a question, let me know. There goes AIIO curling back above $1.20. So you're only down 10 cents now on that position from 142, right? So again, the 120 support is helping you out. Helping you out. Buzzfeed has done a really good job holding that 140, right? So Raven is most likely in this one along with some of you, right? So still holding the base, all about the base, and then resistance on TDIC here. Anyways, let me take a look at work here, right? So actually, this is way better now. Yeah, it's actually way better now. Alrighty, you obviously had a double top clearly, right? But way better. At least it's not halting every 2 seconds again. Way better. Why don't you? Oh, why don't I like it? Oh, I don't like. I didn't like it because it was halting every second. Like, there's nothing I can do with that. Like look at these candles on the left hand side, team. Like every candle was a halt, and it's not like it was even halting up and break. Like no, it's just halt up and then halt up and then halt down and then halt down. It's like that's a little bit more difficult, to do anything with. Right? A little bit more difficult. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like ERNA is a scalp, right? You don't want to diamond hand this because it's gonna slap the rubbish out of you, right? So look at that. How the hell did we just go from 15.60 all the way back down to $14 and then back almost to $15, right? Like it's all over the place, right? So this is not a stock to be, to be getting married to. It's a stock to scalp. Scalpy scalpies. Is BuzzFeed dead? I mean, like, what would you like me to say, Chris? Why would I say yes to that when the stock is holding your next support there and it's at a double bottom and it's trying to bounce, Chris? Why? Right? Why? Why would I say yes? Why? Why would I say yes when the stock was holding this level the entire morning? Right? So if it breaks below that level, then yeah, sure. Right? So for now, it's fighting for its life. Fighting for its life. Okay, can this thing bounce again off 1420 this time? And then for work again, double top around 330-ish. And then, yeah, exactly. It's trying to. Trying to. Who was holding AIIO again at 142? Come on, ERNA, give us that curl. So 1420 has obviously been it's just been a magnet of a level, which is nice though, because yeah, it's a nice level to scalp from. Did you miss thrusting? No, you did not. You did not. Yeah, you did not, Vena. Okay. Yeah, slowly, Austin. SOBR. Buzzfeed is getting really close to that 200 EMA now. Getting really close to the 200 EMA. So is it dead? Is it dead? Maybe. Let's go, Nolok. Good job. And it's Boomskis. Boomskis. 220. Yeah, so this one's still below that 330 resistance. Yeah. At some point, it's probably going to end up. Okay. And then they slapped. Look at that. They said, "Thank you for coming. Goodbye. It was fun. It's halted down now." Right. So, like I said, don't get married to this damn stock. Right. Don't get married to this stock. Get in, get out. Otherwise, they're gonna slap the rubbish out of you. So, and there it is. Maybe it's gonna come back. Maybe it's not. Who knows? But yeah, that was clearly a double top up there, though. Right. When you see a double top, especially on a stock, we keep saying it's a scalp, scalp, scalp. Don't go marry it and say, "Oh, but it's gonna break out, right?" Maybe. What if it doesn't? Give it to Winterfell. Yep, they slapped the rubbish out of that stock. Sheesh. Slapped it. Anyways, they slapped the rubbish out of it. Yeah, no, today just lock in gains, right? You see a little bit of money, lock in the gains. Peter. Yeah. So Apple is green. Walmart, Netflix, like one of the One of the greenest names today. In a sea of red. Sea of red. Netflix. There goes work. Work is like, okay, okay. Are they gonna halt it up again, guys, or no? Probably. If that thing pops about 350, they're gonna halt it up. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it's halted up already. TDIC with a nice pop. CM, are you still in that position? Yeah, I know. Work is halted up. I love it. Pump it. Halt it up. Again, nothing too crazy on these stocks, right? Nothing explosive, but at least something's working. The price action on this has been a little bit better though, right? Like this thing on the left hand side was garbage, but this is better. So brand new highs of the day and halted. CM, okay, nice job though, good job. It's looking good. So maybe this time they can break through $2 because they couldn't do that in the morning. You add a Buzzfeed, it's too slow. Yeah. The good thing is you're selling that thing for profits anyways. Yeah, you got slapped out for plus 5 cents. Yeah. Super slow. Super slow. XXII with the pop there. I think like as the day progresses though, guys, like it's getting a little bit better, right? You're starting to see opportunities that are not, super scammy, which is good. Which is very good. It looks like TDIC wants to break through $2 again. Like, oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. That's a nice little curl there. Nice little curl. Nice push on this one. You can say thank you, Winterfell, for pumping it. Yeah, so ERNA is on halted, and don't think it's still trying to decide if it wants to bounce or keep dipping here. Last time we were looking for the mid 12s, it's still holding the mid 12s, but Buzzfeed again still looks okay. It's just really slow and it needs to get back above the 200 EMA. Really slow, and then work is still halted up. But yeah, so $2 is still resistance for this thing, guys. If you look to the left hand side, right, this is the third time now we've tested this $2 area. $2, 210 on TDIC, so still resistance. Well, Buzzfeed's like Ravens out. Okay. My turn. Yeah, and it's an extra 1 penny, so it's super slow. CNCK, like this thing has been super annoying today, but it's still just holding that $2 area. Super annoying. Did you buy this thing below 13, Winterfell? Yeah, why do I feel like you did? Yeah. Thanks, Benjamin. Another Benjamin short position that went boom skis. And then he's gonna start yapping. Why did I think he was long that position? Looks like Greg is coming back up a little bit as well. Yeah. He should. He definitely should, Dan. He definitely should. For this week, why not both? Can you do both? I would say that's a good question. Jokeris does like to score against teams like these. But Saka is always the better choice, because you can, potential captain. Oh, you have. Oh, you have. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you have to pick one. Yeah, that's a good question. I would say like Saka. Saka is a better choice. Yes, we win no matter what. What's your position in GUTS? What's your position? Let me know. Work is on halted, guys, and it looks like if it breaks above 370, they're gonna halt it up again. But now it's a rejection. Yeah, Dara. Yeah, this stock is such a crackhead stock. Like it's just so crazy. Like it's all over the place all the time. This is one of the reasons I don't like it, right? But it does give opportunities though. It's like, oh, it's going up. No, it's halted down. Oh, it's going up. Nope, 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 nope. So I almost like this thing in after hours a bit more because those halts go away, you know? And then it just flies, flies. But yeah, no, this has been a good scalp for those that are scalping it though, right? I like how it keeps coming back at least. So that's good. Do we have any videos on scalping in the channel? So yes, right? Yes. There are lots of videos in the channel that talk about like scaling in and scaling out of position. Um, yeah, so you have to watch multiple videos to kind of build a scalping strategy. So there's not a one video, Yeah. Because regardless of whether you're scalping or not, right, you're using a strategy, you're using some form of. See, you have to, yeah, you have to. If you go to the Legend Pro channel, a lot of those videos will help you with your scalping. So the Legend Pro channel in Discord, those videos will help you build a scalping strategy. Yeah, I would say like the one good thing about this stock WOK is that it keeps coming back. It goes down and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it's back. Oh no, it's down. Oh no, it's back. So high of 370 almost. And then ERNA came all the way back down to those mid 12s, right? See if it can hold. See if it holds. Buzzfeed is like just again sitting right below the white line. So the 200 EMA is where it's kind of struggling at. And then TDIC again, $2 resistance. So it needs to break through that. Yeah, $2 RTR, $2. Yeah, it's been here. It's like $2, 210, right? So if you look right here and then look to the left hand side at the open, right, same level, and then pre-market, kind of the same level, right? It was a bit more aggressive, but yeah. That entire range there is a problem. Okay, yeah. So you had a question. Oh, we win. So you're in at 67 cents. GUTS. Let's take a look then. GUTS 67 cents. So you're green on that position then, which is good. It doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot today. So you most likely bought that position at an earlier date. This was such a nasty dip. Look at that. But again, like this is why we do so much teaching in this channel, because anybody that sees this shouldn't be buying this, right? Shouldn't be buying this, shouldn't be buying this, shouldn't be buying this till like right here, eat off the floor, right? You see that? Right, so we kind of joke about these little analogies we come up with, right? But this is what you're supposed to be doing, right? Like when the stock is dropping like that, why the hell are you trying to buy something that's dropping, right? But then all of a sudden it's like, oh, day one, day two, day week one, week two, week three, it's like, okay, maybe I can try it off the bottom, right? Because it's actually holding a bottom. And if you bought that thing at 40 cents, well, obviously it went back up. But yeah, no, so congrats, good job. You're green on this one, which is good, right? We win. My concern with this one now, though, is that it hit 82 cents and then failed. And it did that yesterday, and it did that again today. So I would say that with this one, honestly, like don't like try not to let it. Like, if it breaks below 70 cents, you might see a retracement to the mid 60s before it goes back up again. So just because it's been going up for some time now, right? So it might be looking for a healthy retest. But if you can stay above 70 cents, I think it should be okay. Right? Should be okay. Yeah, the market's also super red today, though, Dara. Right? Like everything is getting slapped, and there goes work. Work is like, I'm not getting slapped. I'm from China. I'm from China. I know get slapped. Rumteen, good job. Yeah, no, this thing is gonna go from red to green. It looks like. So you can thank Raven for buying the float. Thank Raven for buying the float. Buzzfeed, yeah, Buzzfeed is like right there at the 200 EMA, right there. Right there. ERNA is still trying to hold the mid 12s. Good jobs. It's trying to, right? Like off 1220. You almost need a candle though to close back above the 9 EMA, or see what happens again closer to 1220. Alrighty. Work says, let me work, please. TDIC finally broke above $2. Looking for that high, the 210. So see if it can break above that and then just go for 230. Clear that supply zone. So yeah, again, as the day progresses here, these names are looking a little bit, they're looking a lot better. A lot better. Better than the open. A lot better. Kirsten, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Here comes the last 1% before this thing goes from red to green. That's impressive. Very impressive. Shish. Look at that. I think it's about to cross green. Oh, break even for the day. Damn. From $1.86 all the way to almost $4. Shish. Yes. How do you know when to stop scalping if you're continuously making money? MD, if you hit a daily goal, right, or if the stock all of a sudden, breaks below the level you were scalping, right, or if you've been making money continuously and then you took a loss, right? So there's so many different ways to look at that. But most importantly, though, like if you've made your daily goal, you could say, you know what, this is nice, right? Or if the stock breaks structure, right? So those are the two that stand out the most, though, right? If the stock stops behaving or you've hit your daily goal, you can just say thank you. That's it. Yeah, that was just a matter of time when it fell, right? With Intel, like how the hell are those stocks running like that? So it looks like we finally, so T, look at that, right? That candle finally closed above the 200 EMA and then the next stock popped, right? So, but yeah, so again, ERNA trying to find a base. So if you look to the left hand side, it's that same base, right? Same base on the right, on the left, same base on the right hand side. So ERNA finally looking for a bit of support there, right? Looking for a little bit of support. That I bet you what they're doing though is they're first of all gonna go retest, like they're looking for this VWAP test here. If that level doesn't break, they're gonna slap it back down into that bottom. So mm, and everything turned against me, and you went red. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. So yeah, when you hit that daily goal, or like the stock just stops behaving, then uh then it might be time to call it, a day. BWEN. That's not bad actually. That's a good break. Not bad. Nothing crazy, but not bad. Me too, Rumtin. Me too. I'm glad you saw that position. Yeah, again, like this stock just has that history, right? It doesn't just go up, 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 up. It pumps and then dumps and then pumps and dumps. So yeah, look at that. Now it's halted down, right? This is the one thing I hate about the stock. It's like the constant halting up and halting down. So again, don't get married to this thing. You have to scalp it, scalp it and make sure you secure those profits. Because if you don't, they're gonna take the money from you. Right. So yeah, you see that VWAP test now though, BCA, right? For ERNA, I think that's what they're doing. They're retesting this level, the VWAP. If it doesn't break through that level, then you're gonna see a sell-off. But it needs to get through that level, and then you're looking for 1420 again. But for now, a good double bottom. T, did you get back in, or did you get back in? You do a little quick scalpy there. You attempted to increase the position. Yeah, not at the VWAP. Right? If you did that at the double bottom, okay, cool. But in the green zone, cool. Not at the VWAP here though. Yeah, unless it breaks above first. You just don't want to be getting in there and then they reject it. So you can see it's already trying to, it's already looking for a rejection here. So it needs to break out. Yeah, needs to break back above the stupid VWAP. AEHL is still looking good, guys. I like the way this chart looks. Right, so a nice retest of that 50 EMA. Oof, damn, damn, sheesh, sheesh. I think said, you know what? Let me just go test resistance just a little bit. Just a little bit. $2.40. Yeah, it's definitely trying them, right? ERNA trying. Spy is popping from the lows. Yeah, I think whatever Spy is doing there was needed. So Ramchi says, I would like to know your thoughts on removing PDT. Don't you think there will be more strategy changes needed since people are going to sell faster than before? Um, maybe, right? I think the only strategy change then would be, like more often, like more often than not now, like when you see a stock at a double top and it's stalling, you don't hesitate, right? Like when you see a double top, you see a supply zone, stuff like that. You're gonna need to make decisions quicker. than sitting there and praying that it breaks out, right? But that's really the only thing that I can, yeah. There's going to be more volume, um, right? But that might also just be a good thing. Maybe it's easier for stocks to break out because people sell and then it breaks out, they FOMO again, right? So yeah, I think if anything changes, we'll talk about it. Yeah, if anything changes we'll talk about it. Much more discipline, no luck. Yeah, it's easier. Like to me, I don't understand like why people have issues with PDT, right? Because some people do, right? Like I think it's way easier to trade without PDT because you can make decisions based on like information, right? It's like, oh, I see a double top, let me sell it. If it breaks out, oh well, you know, unlucky, right? So I see a stock stalling, you know what? Let me just sell it, right? Let me take profits. I can always come back in again, right? Like you can make decisions based on information rather than like sometimes you're like, okay, I'm on my last trade, I can't trade again for the week, so now I want to hold the stock, and then all of a sudden the stock is crashing on you, right? Yeah. So crazy, 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 crazy. Up to 50 EMA, that's if we get there. Aaron would be good at the 50 EMA. Yeah, that's if we even get there because the damn thing is halting up and down. Yeah, that's if we get there because we've only touched the 50 EMA, I mean like this one time here, but yeah, let's see what happens when and if it gets to the 50 EMA. Ayo, Josh. Ayo, ayo. Uh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So look at that, right? This is why I don't want to be buying a position for ERNA, not yet. If you took the position curling off the double bottom, then that's a different story. But once we get to the VWAP like this, you don't want to do that right there because there's a good chance that it doesn't break through and they come back for a higher low, a double bottom, and then you're like, oh, I hope it holds. So you just want to see a higher low and then a breakthrough. Yeah. Work, 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 work. What is it doing? Hmm. I think it's waiting for the next stupid halt. Good job. You see what I mean, though, Greg? Like the positions are just small, right? It's not a question of okay, the profits been made. Just the positions are small, so there's really nothing we can do about that. Oof! Look at that nasty rejection on ERNA, right? Nasty rejection there. So they're looking for the higher low or the double bottom now. There's a little uptrend there though at like 1265, 1270. So I bet you they're trying to hold that, right? So like right here, you can see that. So like right there. If that's what the algo is trying to point to you, like right there. If they can hold that level, then that gives you a higher low on ERNA. Hi, hello. AHL is still sitting below 240, which is where your resistance is at. So a little bit of a stall. Type yes in the chat if you're green for the day, even though it's a suspicious day. I think it's a suspicious day, but I think for the most part, like some of these stocks like work and ERNA, like they showed up and brought some monies. They showed up and brought some monies. Type yes in the chat if you're green for the day. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah. I think most of you are gonna be green, even on a sus day. A lot of you guys are gonna be green today. Right? It's not like it's sus because the because things are crashing, right? Duh, Dan. Yes. Yeah, it's not sus because things are crashing. It's just sus because like initially things were just too slow, right? So, but for the most part though, like a lot of these names have been good. Even stupid Buzzfeed, like it, you had that nice little resistance there. This thing really wants to break above that 240. Really wants to break through. Yeah, small gains. Better than no gains or redness. Here we go. 240 test. Kimbella, good job. Good job. I like it. I like it. Yeah, so they're still rejecting it up 240. So if you're in a position, just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. 16%, nice. No. Just play spy. Yeah, that's okay too. That's why Dan plays with futures. Futures. Do, 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 do. The rejection. Now you can see for ERNA here, they're trying to keep it above the downtrend. I'll keep it on the uptrend line. Let's see if they can. They're fighting though. Look at that. Look at that pop, guys. Look at that pop, right? Right off the uptrend line there. So they're definitely defending that. They're trying to make sure that it's, they're getting higher lows on this. At the same time, it's pushing up to the V. Ooh, damn. Okay, then. Right. So if you wanted to add to that position, right? That was not at the VWAP, but more so at a level that's support, right? Support rather than adding to resistance. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, 55. Okay, nice. Yeah, so you should have been okay then, Kristen. Yeah. So BCA, yeah. So you don't want to be adding to that position at resistance, more so at, uh, yeah, there we go. 1370, guys. 1370. SOBR has been whoever has been spamming SOBR in the chat, yeah, has been slowly creeping up, right? Yeah, nothing crazy though, but yeah. 1370. Yeah, the spread is getting a little bit ridiculous on this. A little bit ridiculous. Good job. And then TDIC, did that thing break out? Yeah, it's in the breakout range still. In the breakout range. It's looking good though, right? You're just in a bit of a weird spot here. Just in a bit of a weird spot. And then AEHL, again, expected. Yeah, right? It's resistance, right? Resistance. So especially when it's stalling like that, right? RXT, Ron. Yeah, I like RXT. Every dip on this stock has been Dara, are you still in this one, or you took the monies already? Not bad. Anyways, back to ERNA here. Can we get a boomski? Can we get a boomski? Back above $14. There we go. 1390. Yeah, these candles really need to close above like 1380 first. La, 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 la. Yep. Yeah. There we go. Here we go, guys. $14. Beautiful. T, did you get back in? Did you get back in? So, typical stupid resistance up there, right? Typical stupid resistance. So, again, don't marry the stock, scalp it. 490. Okay, nice, Dara. Good job. Good job. Good job. I like that. Oh, yeah. There we go. 1420, guys. 1420. Obviously, as you know, that line is there because it's reminding you of resistance being at 1420. So, can we get a breakout? Get back to $15? Craziness, huh? It looked like it was dead for a second there, but anyways, 1420 is still resistance. No, 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 no. So I made Robinhood account so you can day trade. Okay, your other account just hit your weekly limit. Okay, like your number of trades. Sounds good. Yeah, they need to get rid of the stupid PDT stuff soon, 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 soon. And look at work, guys. Again, like you just can't marry any of these stocks, right? You need to make sure you're getting in and out. Otherwise, you're gonna get screwed, right? Look at this. ERNA, we already know there's resistance at 1420, right? So I think what they're doing is they're retesting the VWAP. So if that thing can stay above like 1340, 1350, it's still okay. Alrighty. So for now it looks like a retest. But again, you obviously know where that resistance is at. Before it breaks out, it better stay above that stupid level, or maybe even the uptrend. That's fine too. When the price is at a previous pivot, look at it. It really depends. It really depends. That's not the answer you want to hear, but it really depends, right? But like reaching a previous pivot is a good, like it's a good thing, right? It's like a retest. It's something. It's a good thing, but it depends how like what the price action is at in that area. Mask is moving now. Yeah. See, I got that alert at like 190 or something, 199 for mask. I just didn't look at it. That's how I always set alerts, and then I end up missing them. But yeah, it really hasn't done anything. The volume is super light on this deal. Like the volume is 190,000 shares, like super light. So, but yeah, for some reason I set an alert for this level. So it looks like I was waiting for a dip to this level then maybe, right? So, anyways, but yeah, the volume is low though. Super low. So you can see that retest, right, for ERNA, right? Like I said, I don't mind a stock like you can see. So look at this resistance right there. I don't mind it using that level as a breakout and then a retest. Right. So as long as it stays above that level, I don't mind. I do not mind. And then the 50 EMA is holding nicely too on AEHL. So this thing loves the 50 EMA. Loves the 50 EMA. Look at that. Every time it's like 50. Oh, okay, let's bounce. 50. Okay, let's bounce. 50. Okay, let's bounce. Loves the 50. Buzzfeed is still fighting for its life here, guys, at the 200 EMA. It's like that thing was meant for the stock to just chill there, you know? But, anyways, moving on. We're back above $14, but we really need to get back above 14.40, 14.20. I guess I'm going with the wife for a 90-minute massage. That sounds amazing, Dan. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Enjoy, Dan. Enjoy. Enjoy. Hopefully the rain stops so you guys can go to the beach. Enjoy. You're so spoiled? Yeah. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Yes. You are spoiled. uh, you know how spoiled you have to be to admit that you're spoiled? Mm-hmm. Yes. Spoiled. Do, 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 do. Yeah, Dan crashed the markets, Josh. He crashed the markets and then now he's leaving, you know? He is holding SPY puts. There we go, ERNA. Come on now. You can give us the breakout. Okay. This level, like this 1420 has been like the magnet of the day. Magnet of the day. And yeah, and then now he's going, you know, he's going to get a mani pedi and a massage. Can you believe this? Unbelievable. Is the market closed on Monday or is it just a Canadian holiday? Because everybody people keep saying, "Oh, stock market, stock Canadian holiday." I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What holiday? What holiday is on Monday? Monday, May 25th is the actual holiday. That's Memorial Day, so that's a market holiday, May 25th. So this holiday is a so yeah, this is just a Canadian holiday on Monday, which nobody cares about. Yeah. Let's go. Dan, what did you do? What did you do, Dan? Let me see. What did you do, Dan? Monday is Victoria Day. Yeah, that's for Canadians, you know. The Canadians need to stop making holidays off. Let me take a look. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dan? Okay, okay. So Dan wants to do a giveaway, guys. Let's do some giveaways. So Dan's gonna do a giveaway and then he's gonna go get a massage. Okay, let's do a giveaway. Okay, let's do some keywords. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Did Dan send me a hashtag? Okay, there we go. Yeah, he did. Love it, Dan. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So we're gonna run a giveaway, guys. The giveaway is live right now. And the giveaway is the giveaway hashtag much love already. So that's the hashtag for the giveaway. Hashtag much love. So we're gonna give a yeah. I win. I win. Yeah, BuzzFeed is looking way better now. Look at this. Way better now. Your view app is coming up here at 160 though. Yeah. Your view app is coming up here at 160. But way better. Right? So this is why people keep saying, like, is it dead yet? Is it dead yet? Right? No, it's not dead. You see the damn thing holding the support. Like, why do you think it's dead? There we go. Yeah, the VWAPs. Yeah, exactly. So again, if you type much love in the chat, much work. I like it, MD. Much work. No, if you type much love in the chat, you'll get entered for the giveaway, and then you have a free month of Discord. Righty. So again, Dan, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's Dan's parting gift before the massage. Massage. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you see how they keep rejecting it? So we'll basically keeping it in this range for now. I still like the way this chart looks, like ERNA. It's been an excellent scalp, right? The levels, the retest, the this, the that. So still a really good looking stonk. Work is gonna keep giving you halts, and it's gonna keep giving you opportunities. So all the way down to 290, halted up at 340. Like, what the hell is this stock doing? Right? It just keeps giving you opportunities. You just have to keep scalping them. Scalping them. Okay, let's see. The market's still looking sus. Yeah, the markets are looking very sus. Very sus. A lot of redness in the market today. And I think everybody expected this though. Mask is actually not looking too bad. Slowly. It's just the volume that's super weak. Super weak volume. Yeah. And then the VUF for Buzzfeed, that's gonna be your resistance there. Ready? Okay, let's pick. Are you guys ready to pick a winner? Winner, chicken dinner again. Dan, thank you very much. Alrighty. Okay, let's pick a winner for the giveaway. First winner for the giveaway, guys, is Mikey. Yeah. Mikey. Where's Mikey? Me. Where is Mikey? Is Mikey in the chat? If not, we pick somebody else. It's rigged. Hashtag scammed. Let's go. Honestly, Josh, I don't know. I don't get it, Josh. I don't get it. I know, like it's so crazy, huh? Like it's so crazy. So crazy. The amount of cooking we do, the amount of cooking, Josh. You saw Mikey? Okay. The bot usually picks it out. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I can't see your message, but the bot says you typed something in the chat. It says Mikey said hey and here and yo. So Mikey, let's go. Congratulations. Thank you very much again to Dan. No kidding, Josh. Yeah. So Mikey, send me an email. Email me, hottradesx@gmail. Please include your Discord username in the email, and then we're gonna pick another winner again. Alrighty. So the next winner for the giveaway, are you ready? Ready? Yeah. It's rolling it. Goose has been here. Goose is usually in the chat, spamming the chat. Where's Goose? Let's go, Goose. Yeah. Congratulations, Goose. Congrats to both of you. Thank you very much to Dan. Again, make sure you send me an email, hottradesx@gmail. Include your Discord username in the email. Alrighty? Include your Discord username in the email. Yeah. Let's go. Dan, everything. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's go. Presents. Goose says presents. Presents. So Goose, again, send me an email. Again, Dan, thank you very much. So congratulations to those of you that won. Make sure you send Dan a thank you. And then yeah, make monies for him. Because that's what Dan wants to see. Making monies. Wait, what happened, MD? What happened? Work is halted down? No, it's not halted. It's still up there. You should be happy. Yeah. You should be happy. Do, do. Mm, yeah. To its fullest and make lots of monies. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's that 14 stupid 20, but it's still holding the VWAP here, ERNA. Like it's fighting for its life here, right? If I extend the uptrend line, you're gonna see that the uptrend is still holding, guys. Look at this, right? The uptrend is still holding. So this is gonna be the decision maker here, right? ERNA is still holding that beautiful uptrend. And I like how now that uptrend is at the VWAP, because if it breaks below this level, you know they're gonna slap it, right? So that support line is still holding. It's like, hey, can I hold, please? I just need to hold this line, please. So that thing better hold and start moving here. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, if it breaks below that level, you know you have a problem. Alrighty. Oh, let's go. Santa Josh says, let's do more, please. Let's do more. Let's spin more. Let's do more. Let's see here. Okay. Josh says, let's do more. Let's do more. Nowhere near as good as mine. Try this one. I'm certain it will be better. It will be better. Let's go, Josh. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Do you want to use the? Do you want to pick names out of the same wheel, Josh, or do we want to respin the wheel? Not respin the wheel, but like reset the bot with the new hashtag. Let me know. Thank you very much, Josh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Josh says, "Try this one. Try this one. It's better than dance." Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. LHAI agreement to acquire. Okay. Meh. That's rubbish. Oh my days. Oh my days. Uh-oh. Okay, now we're gonna change the hashtag to Dan's toe, and then we're gonna change the hashtag again for Dan. Because Dan wants more giveaways. Okay, let me re-edit it here. So reset entries. So we're gonna reset the entries. And then next. Oh my days, guys. Oh my days. You see what happens when these two fight? Okay, so hashtag. Okay, you guys saw the hashtag for okay. So that giveaway is live. So the giveaway is hashtag dance still. Oh my days. And then Josh sent another super chat. Hashtag dance toe. This has to be one of the favorite hashtags, you know? Yeah. You know when Dan does those hashtags and then it's a roast? Yeah, this one's nice. Hashtag dance toe. There we go. I really like what ERNA is doing here, guys. But again, just be mindful of that resistance. If it doesn't break out here, you're gonna have a problem. Alrighty, you're gonna have a problem. So we really need to break out. Alrighty. So if you're taking profits at this area, though, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. It's working. It's working. We said it needs to break out now. It's working, guys. Look at this. It's working. We're obviously not closing above 420 yet, right? So we do need to close above 420. So that's still our resistance here. So put that hashtag in the chat, hashtag dance toe, and then uh, and then we'll run the giveaway. Yeah. It just need a dance toe. Yep. I think so too. Josh. Love it. Love it. Thank you guys very much. Congratulations if you win. Really take advantage of this because, again, all joking aside, these guys really want to see you win. So when they give you these free memberships, they really want you to take advantage of it. Alrighty. So, yeah. Alrighty. So make sure you take advantage of Dan's and Josh's generosity. Alrighty. Most of you do. So if these two keep going, they're gonna open the Strait of Hormuz. I'm telling you, virus. Seriously. Damn. Look at this wedge, guys. Look at this stupid wedge, right? Maybe what's gonna happen is it's what usually happens sometimes is they keep just keep pushing it right in between, you know? Right in between. Like how Dan's toe is trying to fit through through the slides, right? And then all of a sudden the toe breaks one way or another and then it's done. So again, 1420 is still resistance. Yeah. Yes. Honestly, I don't even know. Yeah. Okay, while we're waiting for these names to do something here, let's pick some winners. Winners. Yeah, okay. So the first winner, you ready? Ready? First winner. First winner. Why am I was like, where do I do a giveaway again? Yeah, so they're rejecting it off the top. It's because I'm trying to multitask, that's why. Okay, let's pick a winner. So the first winner for the giveaway, guys, is are you ready? Are you ready? Diddy. Oh my days, guys. Oh my days. Oh my days. Diddy's been on this stream every day, though, to be fair. Every day he's been on this stream. Diddy finally won the giveaway. Oh my, do we want Diddy in Discord? Diddy and Virus in the same group. In the same group. Oh my days. Diddy says, yo, I won something. I won. Dance Toe and Diddy. What does those two things have in common? I don't know. Anyways. Ah, yes. Let's go. Diddy send me an email, hotratesx@gmail already, and then keep my toe out of Diddy. Dan, he used the hashtag dance toe to win a giveaway. What does that tell you? Diddy says, let's go. Congratulations, Diddy. Congratulations. Okay, let's pick another winner. Okay? So the next winner for is, are you ready? Okay, next winner. Ibrahim. Congratulations, Ibrahim. Hashtag dance toe. Congratulations. Again, send me an email, hotratesx@gmail. Include your Discord username in that email. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know who you are. Please. That's for the OnlyFans. You know, the OnlyFans. Let's go. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Josh. Okay, we'll spin the wheel again, but let's run more giveaways once we hit 150 likes because you guys are slacking on the likes. Smash a like. Let's get to 150. That's less than half of you guys. Email sent. Okay, I'll respond to those emails later once we actually get off. Alrighty. Do, do, do. Mm-mm. Do, do. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So yeah, smash a like. Let's get to 150 and run more giveaways. Alrighty. Hashtag. Okay. Did we get to 150 likes? Five more, and then we're gonna do more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Yeah, so now I bet you they're gonna try and use that that uptrend line as resistance. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, work is just doing what it's been doing all day, which is just going up and down. Buzzfeed looks amazing, by the way, right? So this thing finally looks really, really nice from the bottom, right? So not bad at all. Finally got back above the VWAP at least. Buzzfeed. Buzzfeed. So 166. Yeah, it does look good. Yeah, I like it. Again, but you could see the support, right? We talked about this, you know, this 140 area. As long as it stays above 140, but yeah, 140 and then to 170. Not bad. We'll take it. From Solana to Hype. Coming into the next cycle, I thought I would mention. Thank you, Josh. No, I haven't. Let me take a look. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. I wonder if TradingView is going to pull that up. Like Hyperliquid. Is it this one, Josh? Let's see. Let me see what the daily looks like. It's this one? Interesting. Yeah. Profitable, but your account is halted on Weibo. Again, halted. Like you made money, but you made too many trades. Bishop, at least you made money though, right? So forget about those guys. At least you made money. Yeah. This one almost seems like it needs to like break $50, Josh, and $50 break, and then boom skis. I'll come back and take a look. Yeah. Sky AI. Sky AI. Yeah, when crypto finally breaks out, some of these names are going to be very nice. Very, very nice. Dang, yeah, this one's having a good day today, even though it's dipping and still having a good day. Interesting. Yep. Yep. When crypto runs again, it's going to be nice. Going to be nice. Okay, let's pick another winner for the giveaway and then, yeah. Are you ready? Next winner. Night. Miss Night Night Owl. I think Night Owl Misfits is a member. Yeah, I think so, probably. Night Owl. Yeah, this one looks good today, Josh. Nice rebound from the abyss. Yeah. Yeah. Dan, give me another hashtag. Give me another hashtag. Let's see. Let's see. It's time for the last hashtag was Josh's hashtag. Give me a hashtag. Time for Dan to fight back. Okay, yeah. So 60 cents on this one. Yeah, Buzzfeed is looking really nice. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah. It's about damn time this thing came back, right? About damn time this thing came back. About damn time. Call it lazy feed. Lazy feed. Josh is a weenie. ah. Let's go. Fight. Okay. Let's see. Let me put that back into the bot. Okay. Okay. Okay, that hashtag is now live. And so that's your new hashtag. What the hell? Wait. Okay, that's your new hashtag. You see it? Your rest, yeah. No, BuzzFeed looks good. We're now retesting that high from this morning, though, right? So highs of the day. This is impressive. There's a reason why, there's a reason why it's number one. There's a reason why it was number one, right? It had such good volume in pre-market. It looked good, but once we got to the open, other things, took over the volume, right? So, and now you're back to retesting. So $1.80 is that resistance that it needs to break above. Flood the chat, y'all. You know the assignment. So in order for to enter the giveaway, right, you have to type in the chat Josh is a weenie. So and then you get a free month of Discord. Alrighty. So that's how you enter the giveaway. So that's it. How does it feel, Josh? What do you do? Send me an email. Email hotratesx@gmail. Alrighty. Include your Discord username in the email, please. Include your Discord username in the email. Include your Discord username in the email. So again, email is hotratesx. That's if you win the giveaway. Cool. So yeah, you're testing a pretty big supply zone here though for BuzzFeed. Yes. And then HTCO, yeah, that was another good one this morning. So like honestly, sometimes it takes all day, but then these stocks start to come back. Someone asked the question earlier if AEHL is dead. Is it done? No, right? Watch $1.80 for your next support. If you break below $1.80, then it's $1.60. Below $1.60, then it's dead. I know it's lower, but that's just the levels. Right? Luna says, sorry, Josh. Can you believe this, Josh? Can you believe this, Luna? Wow. I had to join because it's a good hashtag. So watch the 200 EMA there. Cool. Yeah, so you see what happened here though, right, guys? We failed at 1420, but we also broke the downtrend for ERNA. Once that downtrend broke and we closed below, you want to be very careful now because it's gonna, it's gonna keep selling off. Alrighty, so pay attention to those uptrends. Yes, I like when other people get roasted. Roast. I like it. Do, 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 do. And then let me take a look at HTCO. Yeah, that looks nice actually. That looks very nice. You're testing pre-market double tops at $11. So for those of you playing with this, $11 is your next resistance here. Ready? But it does look good though. HTCO. Yeah, it's looking very strong. Just be careful in this area though, Mondo. Yeah, just be careful up here. Okay. Yeah, look at that rejection, right? So again, when you get to a level like this, and especially today, right? We already know today is not a day where things are flying. So especially today, when you get to those levels, be careful. Still looks like it's pushing off at that level, but some rejections in that area. Okay, are you guys ready to pick a winner? Okay, we can stop spamming now. Okay, the first winner. Ooh, what the hell happened there? What the hell happened? Uh-oh. I think the bot's like, you guys are the bots. Let me refresh the bot here. Hmm. Okay, there we go. It's finally working now. The bot wasn't picking out those names. Okay, it is now. Okay, spam that hashtag one more time. One more time, guys, everybody. Josh, sorry. The bot was slacking. LHAI. Spam it one more time. The bot didn't pick it up. Hashtag Josh is a what? Look at Buzzfeed, guys. It got rejected right at resistance, right? Surprise? Nope. Right? No surprises there. No surprises there. So again, today is not the day where you see resistance and you're like, oh my gosh, but like what if it goes to $2? What if it goes to $5? Right? So today is just not the day for that. Alrighty. Today is not the day for that. Okay. Yeah, the bot's finally working. It's working. So while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna run the giveaway. So the first winner for the giveaway, we're gonna rerun that giveaway because UCS is already a member in Discord with the giveaway. So we're gonna rerun that giveaway already. So we'll pick a different winner. Um, Reroll it. Okay, win some. Wow, wow. The name change. The name change. I don't want to do another hashtag because I feel like if I do another hashtag, now Josh and Dan are gonna come after me. So I think, yeah. Don't laugh. This is not funny. Don't laugh at all. You must read this. You know, Josh said Dan sent a super chat, so I have no choice. Um, Blazers shorts, Blazers tiny, always reaching, always whining. Need to boost to reach the shelf. And still run by Gordon L. This is not funny. I don't know why you guys are laughing. It's not even funny. That last part is really funny. Still outrun by garden elf. What the hell is a garden elf? You mean the things that don't even move in the garden? They just stand there? I tried to read this with like minimal, excitement as possible. Brian, yes, absolutely. It's a fact that Blizz has to turn. I'm telling you, graphics. Telling you, my real height. You know, yeah. With shoes on, with NBA shoes, like 6'9". Yeah. Dan, let's go. I know, right? I know, Raven. I had to, tone it down. Yeah, that was Dan's roast, JB. Dan, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And without 4 foot shoes. Uh, Dan, what time are you guys going for your massage? What time? And where are you going? I need to wherever you're going to. I need to call them. And say, can you give him a hot stone massage, but make sure that the stone is really hot. And then put it on that toe. Put it at the bottom of the foot. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Put it on his big toe. The next hashtag we do is we need to put hashtag burn Dan's big toe. You know? Unbelievable. No, I'm kidding. Dan, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Winsome, I think Winsome hasn't said anything in the chat, so we're gonna pick another winner already. Actually, maybe they did. So yeah, either way, send me an email. Yeah, I think yeah, that's okay. Just send me an email. Winsome, alrighty. So the next winner for the giveaway, guys, is Matt. You guys have seen Matt in the chat the whole time, right? Where's Matt? Matt's been in the chat. Matt, where are you? Yeah. That last line was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. Still outrun by garden elf. That's pretty funny. I tried not to laugh. So Matt, send me an email already. Send me an email. Send me an email. Send me an email. Okay, let's another winner. Are you guys ready? Ready? Okay, next winner, Habu. Habu's in the chat, obviously. Habu, send me an email. Congratulations, Habu. Again, you can say thank you to Dan and Josh. Congratulations, Habu. Can you with other traders and make money? Let's go, Dan. Let's go. Imagine it takes at least one just for the infamous toe. I'm telling you, Josh. I'm telling you. Yeah. That's why Dan didn't come to Vegas last time, Josh. You know? Because like he needs a private jet just to because like a commercial flight is not good enough, right? Just to like he needs special sittings just to get on the plane. Yeah. He couldn't find a flight fast enough to get on a to come hang out with us. uh let's go. Habu says thank you, Dan and Josh. Thank you. Yeah, let's read. Okay, we're gonna read that. Okay, let's do. Okay. I don't have your email. Winsome. Email is at the top there, hotratesx@gmail. Hotratesx@gmail. When you send that email, please include your Discord username, please. Alrighty. Otherwise, so include your Discord username in the email. There's a nasty rejection on that thing. Everything is just failing at resistance today, which honestly makes your life a lot easier because you just know to sell at resistance, right? Like literally everything is failing at resistance. Yeah, literally everything. Yeah, I see your emails, Matt. I see your email. Yeah. Bill, don't listen to Dan, please. Don't listen to him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Luna. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Exactly. Choo, choo. That's why it crashed. It was resistance day. Resistance. It was resistance. Kimbella, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You guys need to forget whatever Dan said about the stupid garden thing. I don't want to hear it again. Rubbish. That was pretty good. I wasn't gonna laugh till that last one. Ah, unbelievable. Ah. Anyways, Chem. Uh, why is not Dan is not funny. Not funny. Unbelievable. You know what happens now every time I drive by someone's house or I walk by someone's house and they have a garden and that stupid thing is standing there. You know what I'm gonna think about now? Anyways. I still think eRNA like has potential for but it really does need to break out though. Right. If you're a member, type something in the chat. So the next giveaway is just members only. Alrighty. So members only. Make sure type something in the chat. So just whatever you want to type in the chat, then the bot will pick you out. But you have to be a member though. Something. Yeah, that's a nice little curl on this thing. I like the consolidation there of 1290. 1290. There you go. Yeah. So if you're a member, type something in the chat. We'll give you another like 10 seconds and then yeah, we'll pick a winner. Alrighty. 1380. Yeah, no, this stock has been such a gem of a scalper. Like you could have scalped the stock all day today based on the information like we've thought on, like the teachings of the channel. Yeah. And you could have made some easy money on this, right? Why? Because I mean, you can see it consolidating, right? What do we like? Consolidating in a demand zone? Is that a potential scalp? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then pop. So all these scalps on this crackhead stock still needs to break out though. Joe, are you happy with your dip now? Can we go back up? Can we go back up now, Joe? Dan sold his puts too. And at work, Joe? Oh my days. You might need a lunch break. Go hide in your car or something. Yeah, so the first winner for the giveaway, guys. Are you ready? Ready? Winner, chicken dinner. You're done for the day, Joe? Okay, $10,000. Let's go. Sheesh. Joe cooked. Cooked. I'm telling you, these futures criminals are just cooking. Just cooking, guys. $10,000 in one day, guys. Just cooking. Yeah. Okay, so the winner, SB, congratulations. Yeah, I promise it's not rigged. SB is Canadian. I don't know why SB would win the giveaway. If I had to pick someone to win the giveaway, it wouldn't be SB because SB is always joining Dan to roast, Always. And of course, it makes sense why he would win. Uh, ah, really? Really? Vena, really? Of all the things you could say, all the things, really? Really? SB, send me a DM in Discord. Right? He sent me a DM in Discord. uh, collector's edition. You know what we should do? Like we should. Anyways, I'm not gonna give you any more ideas. Yeah, I meant that in a good way. Mm-hmm. 2 minute chart and the last green gap up on a HTCO. Okay. Yeah, a 2 minute, like using a 2 minute or anything like, to that nature is fine as long as you have, like, as long as there's time on those candles, um, that's okay. Why can't we break above 1420, guys? Why do we keep failing at 1420? Why? Senate confirms Kevin Walsh to Fed Reserve 51 to 45. Damn, was it that close? 51 to 45? So 45 people don't want him to be a Fed chair? Damn. Politics. 45 people at 51 to 45? Seems very close, doesn't it? Shish. So just a few more people say, you know what, we don't like this guy, and boom skis. He's out. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. La, 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 la. Choo, 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 choo. Choo, choo. Dan, did you see Dan Virus? Did you guys see the that chat? Josh posted in that chat. Um, take a look. Take a look. Yeah, take a look. How do I join? Because it says sold out. If you want to join us in Discord, click this link at the bottom of the chat, and then make sure you sign up for a level that does not say sold out, right? So Legend or Legend Pro, one of those two levels will you get access. Yeah. Yeah, it depends what you virus Dan. It depends what you guys are doing. Yeah, depends what you guys are doing at that time though. It depends what you guys are doing. Uh, Josh, are you still in the chat? Yeah, you get extra. uh, yep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Uh, can I email you? Sure. Please don't send me please don't send me a very long email though, please, because I tend not to respond to those ones. You know what happens when you send me a long message? This is what happens, right? Um, I I open your email and I'm like, damn, that's a lot. I have to read all of this. But then it's not just that, right? If you send me a long message and I have to respond with like a semi-long message, yeah, yeah. Then I usually say like, okay, that's a long message. I'm gonna respond after the close because it's very long. And then I end up then the market closes, and then I'm like, oh, um, then 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, you're like, did you see my email? I'm like, no. Yeah. Yeah. MD, it's cool how Google like the email does that now. Neighbor, I'm telling you, like I'm like, okay, especially in the middle of the day, like I'm looking for trades, I'm doing like other stuff, and then I open my email and it's like a long email. I'm like, damn. Okay, I'm not gonna respond to this now. But that's it though. Like once I don't respond to that email like right away, I usually get carried away doing other things. Ah. Short people have even shorter attention spans. Ah. What do you expect then? When we trade momentum stocks all day, what do you expect? We're worse than like TikTok, people that scroll on TikTok. I like, yeah. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest because that's how people always say, "Did you see my message?" I'm like, and then I go back to your message. I'm like, "Oh, that message. Oh, yeah." But that's because like I either responded in my head or it was too long and I couldn't respond right away. I'm telling you, Jules. I'm telling you. Like I'm telling you, if I stood up right now, like I would definitely leave the screen. Like don't worry about these guys, Jules. They're just haters, just haters. Dan especially, you know, haters. Anyways, don't let them fool you. Anyways, HTCO looks like it's giving us a beautiful cup and handle here and looking for a breakout. So that's nice to see. That is nice to see. That resistance hasn't really changed, so it still needs to break through $11. Don't let him lie to you. Come on, Joe. Ah. I was staying out of that stupid channel, and then Dan had to send me the DM. What is this?
Time for a taste of elf justice.
Not if we can help it.
Hiya!
We yield.
And stay down.
Dan, how the hell do you? Anyways, I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. You know, Stack looks good still. I think the only thing I don't like here is the volume. The volume is super super low. Um, the volume is super low on this, so those spikes are always a bit more suspicious. Very suspicious. Yeah. Of justice. Ah, we all found out my oh Shelton. Wow, I'm sorry to hear. Damn, it's going to be a long year. Yeah, really sorry to hear, Shelton. We'll keep your mom in our thoughts and prayers. Alrighty. Yeah, she's gonna cook it. You know how like we beat what's that dude's name again? You know how we beat Benjamin? Yeah, your mom's gonna, with the flames of hatred, she's gonna cook it. Yeah. Yeah, that's very sad. Yeah. No, absolutely, absolutely. You send me an email. Okay, I'll respond to all those emails when I get off the stream. Yeah, yeah, because I have a whole bunch from all those giveaways now. So yeah, definitely have a whole bunch. All those emails left my screen. I can't even see an unread message. So I definitely won't start responding to those now. After the stream, I will. Alrighty. So give me some time. City of Jesus Life. City of Jesus Life. Is that a church? City of Jesus Life. See, now I want to read your email. Is that your email, Pastor Patrick? That's you? Okay, so you're definitely a pastor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Pastor Patrick is going to be in church on Sunday, and he's going to be at the pulpit praying. He said, last week, the power of the Holy Spirit came over me. And Jesus told me to go to YouTube, and I found hot rates. He also told me in the middle of the night to take the church's funds and invest it. I invested it in AMC. Don't worry, guys. Don't you worry. The boomskis are coming. The church is gonna whoop him. The church is gonna whoop Pastor Patrick. Ah. Pastor Patrick says, I was on my hands and knees praying to the Lord and Savior. And he told me that the stock was going to $100. He told me the shorts have to cover. He told me we own the floats. Little did I know. Anyways, yeah. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways. Ah. And the people said, Amen. Yes. Dang, look at that nasty rejection, guys. Again, this stock has only been good for scalping, right? You see resistance, you take the money and you move on. Otherwise, they slap it back down. And then look at this one, right? So for the third time, we can't break and hold above $11. So HTCO does look good, but it's still having a hard time at $11. Yes, hard time at $11. TDIC looks like it's pushing back up for brand new highs of the day here, which is nice to see. The pre-market high though was all the way up there at like 260, right? But it looks like it's slowly creeping up out of that supply zone. TDIC. So we have some good names going into the rest of the day. Yeah, we have some good names going into the rest of the day. So your next resistance on this one is like 225, 230 if you're holding TDIC though. Right, again, I've said this so many times today, guys. Don't diamond hand these stocks, scalp them, right? See opportunity, take the money. Yeah. Why am I always skipping over work? What's work doing? You tell me. MD, you tell me. You tell me. What is this stock doing right now? Why are you always skipping over work? What is it doing right now? What is it doing? Is that the church I go to? No. The church I go to is looking for someone to design their website, and they're like, "Do you know anybody?" I'm like, "I'll ask." Yeah, it's making me money. No, that's good. But like, look at this though. What is it doing right now? It's doing absolutely nothing. right? So the stock has had some really good volatility though, which is good, which is very good. And then stack has low volume on these candles, but it's still trying to break out. So $1.50 breakout would be might bring in a bit more volume on this one. So at the very least, guys, like I said, we do have some good names going into the afternoon, right? We're gonna hop off in a few minutes and go back to Discord so I can go do some one-on-ones because I do have to run. So a few more minutes. Let me know if you have any last questions. Alrighty. Yeah. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. And then yeah. So yeah, what's $1.50 on this one? Yeah, as long as work stays above $293, I think you're okay. Alrighty. Is it done? I don't think we can say that it's done yet because it's basically just going in that range. I think if you close below 1220, I think it's done. Yeah, Frank, if this thing breaks below this 1220 level, bridge. $12, bridge, right? They're gonna send it all the way to the golden pocket, which is $10. Right? So for now, you can see here when you look left that it's done a really good job holding this area, right? So this has been like the level that it's tested the last two dips and it's done it again, right? So the 200 EMA is also catching up, which is nice. So you kind of want to have it stay, from mid to low 12s, stay above that level. If we break above 1420, then it's ready to cook again. So this has been the big resistance, right? 1420, and then obviously the other level, the double top at 15 like 80. So it needs to break through that. Alrighty. TDIC, like I said, resistance between 225 and 230, and then you're looking for 260 on this one. So like that one as well. Buzzfeed, you can see that there's a bit of support here around $1.50. So let's see, hope we stay above that level. The big resistance on Buzzfeed though, guys, is going to be 180, right? That's that resistance double top from the open. So we need to clear that level. Stack is looking good still, slow and steady. I wish this one had a bit more volume, but it's slowly moving up. And then HTCO, $11 triple top. So we do have some really good names already. Some really good names going into the afternoon. So I like it. Yeah, hopefully we can get some chaos. Yeah. There you go, BCM. Any last questions, guys, before we hop off? Again, Dan, thank you very much for the giveaways. I really appreciate that. We'll probably run some more of those tomorrow. Or yeah, you have a one-on-one? Yeah, I do. So otherwise, we could run some more. Who's first? Okay. But yeah, so we'll yeah. So Dan, thank you very much. Josh, thank you very much. Congratulations if you want a giveaway. We'll do some more. Alrighty. Um, have a great rest of the day again, Raven. Good job on the construction. It's starting to take shape. Yeah, starting to. I like it. I like it. I like it. Congratulations. You're gonna be very proud when you're done. Amazing. T, thank you as well. See you in Discord. Ready? As soon as the stream stops, Buzzfeed is gonna go to $2. Something's gonna pop. Yeah, this afternoon is definitely better than the morning. It's still slow-ish, but better than. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Don't forget to smash a like if you haven't, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and come join us. Joe, congratulations on the gains again. God bless you too. Have a wonderful rest of the day, Joe. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. See you in Discord. Yeah. See you later. I think Dan fell asleep, guys. Dan's busy making other videos. He fell asleep. Fell asleep. Dawn, see you tomorrow. Thank you, BCA. Noah, thank you. See you in Discord. Alrighty. CB says, pick me. I think you're delayed on stream, CB. I think you are delayed. Is my stream broken? It's not. I think the YouTube side's broken, that's for sure. What the hell is going on there? Anyways, see you in Discord, Tim. And oh, you're looking at options? Okay, sounds good, Dan. Sounds good. What options are you looking at? Looking at calls on the dip skis? Probably. Thank you, Winsome. Right? Did I get your email? Probably, Goose. Just make sure that it's Hot Trades X. The email is also in the description. So if you don't, it's in the description of the stream. So I'll respond to those emails. Peace and love, T. Alrighty, much love. I'm ready for that City game, Tim. In Crystal Palace. Ready. Alrighty, again, we'll continue in Stock General, guys. See you guys there. Cool. Thank you for now. Bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great day as well, Goose. Thank you. Bye, guys. Much love, Dan. Possible calls on Tesla if it gets 416. Okay. Sounds good. Much love. Later, Brian. Bye, guys.